recording. Hello, everyone. Welcome to an actual Hammers Chat stream. Imagine pressing the right button and going live instead of the other one. Who would ever do that? Who knows? My name is Charlie Walsh, alongside Aphas32.
You've all been saved. You've all been saved. 5 minutes of that we just talked before realizing that we weren't live.
Yeah, I pressed the wrong button, and Tom berated me and mocked me for my terrible intro, which is fair. So you've all missed that. You're welcome. Tom, let's just dive straight into the lineup, shall we? Let's skip all this. Let's just skip the preamble. Let's just get straight into it.
Well, I am being ambushed by my cat at the minute, so you'll have to just excuse the black tail that quickly just walked across the stream. Let's get into the lineup.
There it goes. Let's start with West Ham United. Now that we're live. Darren Randolph, Ben Johnson, Balbuena, Rice and Cresswell in a back four. Snodgrass, Lanzini, Noble. I read that in the wrong way, but that's fine. And then a front three, predictably, of Anderson, Yarmolenko, Haller. So it looks like a back four. The bench is Trott, Ogbonna, Masuaku, Ashby, Souček, Bowen, Pablo, Fornals. So notably no Antonio. Tom, how do you feel about that lineup, back four?
Yeah, I honestly expected him to go back five tonight. Just because I think, especially with the youngsters potentially that would have played and how we played at the weekend and going into the tough schedule going forward, I really expected him to stick with that five at the back formation. Hasn't done that. That's fair enough. It's more of an attacking 4-3-3, it looks like, with Lanzini in behind the striker.
Yeah.
I've got no qualms with it if it works. I'm just Cresswell left back over Masuaku. I would have preferred Masuaku there. Centre backs, weird to see Declan Rice back at centre back, and that's almost me thinking that if he wants to continue playing five at the back, that he's moving Declan Rice to try him there so he can fit Noble back into the team. I don't know. Maybe I'm theorising here too much, but no, it's a strong enough team. But the midfield, I think, is probably going to get overrun by Everton's midfield. I don't know what Everton's midfield is, but looking at that midfield, it does not fill me with confidence, especially when Rice is at centre half.
I think if we're being first of all, before we say anything, Reece with the £5. Thank you, Reece. Just as Vars, Tom, give the people what they want.
Well, just for you, Reece. There you go.
Look at that. It's just beautiful. And the link for it is in the Hammers Chat Discord, which is in the description below. Click on there. There is literally a link to get the vase. I'm currently lobbying IKEA, which is where it's from, to get a sponsorship deal for us, so we can get the vases going as a full prospect. But we'll see how it goes. Looking back at that team,
and be warned, we have Tiger just waiting in the wings. We got
them waiting. Flying Tiger of Copenhagen. We know they're rivals as such. I've got them on speed dial, ready, prep. So IKEA, if you're watching this, which you are, because I know you, give us a call, because otherwise Tiger will be contacted about potential opposition vases. You look at it. To be honest with you, I don't think it's a case of Rice maybe being seen as more of a centre back, although I think he'd be great at centre back to fit Noble in. I think it's just a case of we literally only have 3 senior centre backs, and Balbuena's the one with the least sort of match fitness, and so it makes sense to put him in to sort of keep him going, to try and get him fully up to speed, and then you just need to figure out what's the person who goes there. It's an interesting one. Like you say, the midfield doesn't fill me with a huge amount of confidence because we don't have any defensive midfielders or out-and-out defensive midfielders. Yeah. We have sort of 2 box-to-box boys and then Lanzini.
But it's if Everton have gone with Alan and or Decore, it's a lot of legs in midfield compared to us, and I'd be slightly worried at that point. And it's not. Let's have a look at Everton.
Let's have a look at Everton now. Before I click on it, usually what I do is I get the PNGs or the JPEGs or whatever from their relators, their social feeds. But Everton are one of those clubs who put it up as a link, so you can't really click on it to get the thing, and then you click on it and you go to their matchday thread on their site, which is fine, but their matchday thread also does not have the picture, so we're just going to have to deal with it looking like this. So I apologise, everyone, that's just the way it looks. You can see it. Look,
I'm excited. Hang on.
Cheeky little me there. So...
Has it been done in paint? Oh, no, I was disappointed there.
It's just this... I wish it had been. I'd respect that. I can't lie.
Okay, what we got?
So, Pickford, Kenny, Keane, Digne, and Cuckoo. Alan, Delph, Sigurdsson, Rodriguez, Richarlison, Calvert-Lewin. So it's a strong team. It's not the strongest possible, but it is a strong team. How do you feel about it? I mean, just mention the bench as well, I guess. Lossell, Mina, Decore, Iwobi, Bernard, Coleman, Davis. How do you feel about the team? I'll go first. I mean, it's a strong team. It's not their strongest possible. They've obviously got some key. They've obviously got most of their key players in there, though. I mean, Richarlison, Rodriguez, Alan, all very good. Obviously, Calvert-Lewin is becoming better and better the more he plays. They've switched up a couple of little bits here and there. For example, Kenny getting a start for them is good for him. He had a decent spell in Germany last year, which is obviously very exciting for him to come into and actually fully get going. This is a big chance for him because obviously James Coleman, you would imagine, is on the way out at this point. Not from the squad, but just from starting Premier League football. But they've got like Digne in there as well. I mean, it's not a weak side whatsoever. They have rotated one or two people, but it's pretty strong. It's pretty strong. Tom, thoughts?
Yeah, I was mildly confident actually, and then I saw the Everton lineup. Yeah, it's a decent team. Obviously, we were with Ray last night and a couple of his mates, or should I say, employees, on Hammer the Point on American Hammers. Great show. Go subscribe. Go watch Hammer the Point and all that good stuff. But yeah, they were saying that that they were really impressed with their young back four during the cups, especially that Nkunku over at right back. So it's going to be no easy feat potentially for Anderson tonight against Nkunku. I feel like there's a bit more of an engine in midfield with Alan. I don't know how to be. Is it Alan? Alan? I feel weird just calling a Brazilian man. Oh, Alan. Oh, Alan.
I always say. See, here's the thing. For a long time, I said Alan, but I've started now since he moved to Everton trying, and I say Alan. But ultimately, I've not got a Scooby, have I? Let's be real, bruv. It could be anything. It could be anything.
So no, there's a lot to like. There's a lot of attacking threat going forward. Really concerned about James Rodriguez down the right, potentially cutting in on his left against Cresswell. Thankfully for us, I say thankfully for us, James Rodriguez looked absolutely knackered the other day after he came off against Palace. So maybe there's a little bit of fatigue in there. Maybe it doesn't last the full game, but even still, there's lots of different weapons that are firing on all cylinders, and there's a reason why they haven't lost yet in the league so far this season. Who's our centre-back pairing again? It's Rice and...
I can show you. The centre-back pairing is Rice and Fabian Balbuena.
Yeah. I would have liked to have... I know Balbuena had a great game against Wolves the other day, but I would like to have seen our more consistent centre-back in there for the last two seasons in Angelo Ogbonna, but he only makes the bench, unfortunately. And I would have also liked to have potentially seen, like I said before, just to counteract having... Alan in the middle, just a Souček, just someone that's just up and down the whole game. So yeah, it'll be an interesting game. I don't think for any stretch of imagination it's going to be a 0-0. It's not going to be a ball draw. I think both teams are going to concede. It's just how many goals can we score against this free scoring Everton side at the minute? Hopefully it's a lot. If Jordan Pickford's in goal, which he is, our MO should just be twatting them from 30 yards out and hoping that he fails miserably.
Yeah, I mean, I look at it and it's kind of scary. I mean, one of the conversations we had with on Hammer the Point yesterday was about Gylfi Sigurdsson, because obviously when you look at that team, they're starting to really build a dangerous team. Now, I like Gylfi Sigurdsson as a player, I always have, but he obviously isn't the fastest player alive. I suspect he'll just be sitting behind that front three, just basically trying to get in behind the players. And that's kind of a concern for me as I look at it and I think, well, if we have Noble and Snodgrass as our sort of central defensive pair, then in reality, it can very easily be a situation where they're going to be too far forward or not far back enough, just sitting there trying to protect that back line, and Sigurdsson's going to be in all kinds of space. And at that point, Sigurdsson is a very good passer. That's one of the things he's great at, is finding those balls, finding those through balls, and that's going to be a sort of danger, but he's not fully up to speed. Everton fans are sort of 50-50 on him. So it is a scary side, but it's not as scary as it could be, is maybe the way I would put it. But that doesn't necessarily mean that's a good thing for us, because ours is probably the same. Also, no Antonio in our side. I mean, at all, not even on the bench. I mean, I look at that bench and it's not a bad bench. But again, we've got no no striker on there, or no forward option like that on there, and the only real proper like, I guess, match winner in an attacking sense is Bowen. Fornals could come on and find the great pass for the match winner, but he's very unlikely to smash it in from 80 yards. Although, like you say, with John Pickford, there's just stop blapping. Just stop blapping. Do we know what's happened with Antonio? I haven't actually looked.
No, I don't assume he's just not been picked. Maybe just to save his fitness for the league at the minute.
He is fragile.
Just not. Just don't overload that schedule. So yeah. I think I'm still sticking with my score prediction. I'm still going to say 2-2, and we're going to win on penalties. Because I'd love, how good would that be, doing a watch along with penalties?
I mean, that would be. That's true.
Our buttholes twitch.
I mean, it would be until one of us is 20 seconds ahead of the other one. That's a bridge we'll cross when we come to it. And I think,
chat, what are your score predictions?
I'll stick with what I said last night as well. 3-2 to West Ham. I think it's going to be a high-scoring game. I think there's going to be goals. Their defence isn't as strong as it potentially could be, although there's people in there who have got points to prove, which is never a great thing. Our defence is stronger than I thought it would be, because I was saying 3-2 with the likes of Elise and stuff as centre-back, and potentially like an Ashby at right-back and stuff. So it's potentially stronger than I thought it would be, but I still don't think I'm going to stop it. So I'll stick with my 3-2 West Ham.
Okay.
Yeah. So shout out to everyone in the chat. We haven't really spoken fully with you yet. In fact, I'll tell you what, let me just open the participants and I'll give shout outs to
There was quickly, I just want to say at the start, I don't know if he was here or not. I think Tim Woolley, hi Tim, legend.
good to see you.
Said, say hello to Road Hammer, was it Road Iron or something like that? This was when we were actually off on streaming by ourselves.
Don't know what you're talking about.
So yeah, shout out to Road Iron or Road Hammer.
Shout out Rhodes. Good to see you, Rhodes. Good to see you. Good to see you. But hello to everyone in the chat.
What is the chat saying, Charlie?
Well, let me shout out to, after 30 years, Scouser stole our title. Athos 32, the real one. Bon Kurz, Bonnie Hammer, Clayton, Eric Olstead, Fo Sheezy, GSB out, us. James Gunn, Jamie Green, Jeffrey Stelly, Liam MCC, Liam Macklison, and I'm not going to say the rest of it because I'm stumbling over my words already. Miss Goozy, Migsy, Rebecca, shout out. Richie Von, Stevie C. Hello, everyone in the chat currently. It's good to see you all. So, we have... And actually, just before we read them out, if you're looking for things that rhyme with team and have an S at the beginning, look at the Hams Chat Discord. There is a link in the top of the description. It's been in the thing. You'll find the answers you're looking for in a place called Streamlinks. So, Liam Melkerson says 2-1. Eric says 3-3. Rebecca says 3-2 West Ham. She knows where the butter is bread is with this boy's brain. The butter is bread. That's
is bread.
Just an idiot. Richie Von Rock, 3-1 win for us. Ben coming in with a strong one. He's got a bit hype because he was relatively close last time out. And he says, "Listen to me, 4-3 West Ham."
Is that what Ben said?
That's Ben's exact words. Listen to me. 4-3 West Ham.
Simp Police. Russ Boss is. Can we get Russ Boss? Can we get
Russ Boss in? Is Russ Boss in? Russ Boss is in. He's in a stadium. Okay, well, he's taking care of that apparently. Lots of high scoring ones.
I think both. I think we all, whether you're Everton or West Ham, I think everybody realises that this is two decent attacks.
I mean, Jeffrey Stelly.
Two decent attacks that are going to score a lot of goals potentially because the defences aren't. The defences are both what can hold both of our teams back. They're the weak points of both of our teams. I think there'll be a lot of goals tonight.
Yeah, I mean, Jeffrey Stelly, 3-2 West Ham. He knows as well. Well, West Ham, as he says. Foe, 2-0 Everton, Foe Sheezy. Which in the back of my head is also possible, Foe. I can't lie to you. Bruv. Liam MCC, 2-1 West Ham, coming you Irons. James Gunn says 3-1 Everton. Athos 32, who's just put in the chat. Bros Iron. Shout out. There's lots, yeah. Kieran James. I'm struggling today, apparently. It says 3-1 Everton, I'm afraid. But again, lots of high-scoring ones. Chris Green says 3-3, then West Ham 3-1 on Pens. I don't know if that's... I think 3-1's Pens possible. Probably is. I don't really know. I can't say anything at the moment. I can barely talk. Who else we got? Liam Fitzgerald says 5-0 West Ham. That's bold. Stevie C says food cam. It will come. All good things come to those who wait. Food cam will exist. 40 says 1-1. Rebecca mocks me for being an idiot. That's fine. I can take that. Chris Green says 3-3. I've already read that one. Simply is Ross Boss to score. Tom Meekins is asking for a free link again. Tom, I will direct you towards the Hams Chat Discord.
Link is in the description.
Link is in the description, as is in the chat, because Athos 32 is in there. Soham says 2-1 Everton. I mean, the thing is, everyone's saying Simply says 5-4 Everton. Lewis Jones 3-1 Everton. Dave Ben 2-1 West Ham. Everyone's going high scoring. There's a lot of high scores here.
Steve VC, Lukaku to score. Do you know what? It's highly likely at this point.
It's not unlikely.
Playing for Inter, still scoring against us. Sorry, it's not Charlie's food cam, but I am just nibbling on some.
Hang on, wait, put it back up.
Oh, wait, hang on. It's just pasta and tuna because I forgot to. It's right. It's very basic and bland tonight. But I won't eat it on stream just for you guys.
Whereas I will eat on stream, and it is for specifically the guy who called me fat the other week. Migsy with £5. Thank you, Migsy. Positivity earns you a £5. We are positive this week. As opposed to usual, where we can be we can struggle as well. I'll say we struggle sometimes with the old positivity. So right. Take over for a second.
Take over. Oh bloody hell! Hi everybody. How many of you are in the chat? There's over 200 of you. That may go up whilst the game's going on. We have seen unbelievable numbers whilst the watch-alongs have been going on during the Carabao Cup. Let me know where you're at tonight. Let's have a little spam on that. Let me see where everyone is at tonight. Hammer's chat Johnson going to get shagged tonight. I imagine that's Gio. Shout out, Gio. Right, let's see where everyone is from tonight. Ryan Louis, Austin, Texas. Chris Green in Plastow. Sweden gang says Liam. Switzerland, Swiss Tony. Fair enough. Glasgow, Belfast, Newcastle, Earth. India, Manchester, Seychelles, Spain, Sweden, Stockport, Essex, New Orleans, Chicago, Southend-on-Sea, King of Prussia. Oh, I wonder who that is. Nottingham, Dorset, Sweden, San Antonio, Nottingham, Seattle, Los Angeles. Charlie, we've gone worldwide. Your basement. Oh. New York, Portugal.
But I don't have a basement. How is that possible?
Dagenham, Brooklyn, says Charlie Boy. Shout out. To be fair, I didn't actually think there would be that many Americans in the chat tonight. So, all over the world, thank you, every single one of you, for joining us tonight. As Gio says, I nearly read that out as Boris Johnson, but then realised that that's Ben Johnson, Snodgrass, and Dina, 80-1 cards tonight. That's an interesting place to live, Gio. I didn't remember asking for the betting odds, but there you go. There's an 80-1 shot. P.S. He usually wins. Get on that. Are you ready, Charles?
I'm prepped. Okay, I haven't bought the pass yet. I haven't done any of the stuff that I should probably have done, but I'm ready. I was just checking my phone because I've got friends who contact me and stuff. That's a lie. That's a big old lie. Yeah, we have gone mobile, haven't we? There's a lot of people here. Glenn's in. Shout out Glenn. I mean,
Glenn, I didn't even see him. Glenn, evening. Welcome.
Glenn's here. I mean, all the peeps, including Gio in Scotland. I don't know what, I'm getting more confident again, Tom. I can't lie to you. I can't lie to you. Sorry, I interrupted you. Go on, but I'm getting.
No. It's calm. It's calm. I'm curious to know how many people in the chat are from the Discord. Says Boothammer. Yeah, I'll tell you what. We are 8 members away from 200 members. Eight of you from 200, which is insane, and it's literally been live a week, if that. 4 or 5 days, Charlie.
Yeah, something like that. I didn't hear what you said. I just said yes. I just trusted whatever you said was correct, and I just said yes. I had no clue what you said there. I can't lie to you.
192 of you in the Discord.
Which is yes, that is mad. Thank you, everyone who's joined that.
So yeah, if you are in the Discord, thank you. If you're not, link is in the description. Get involved on the Discord, and there are stream links for you in there. As I'm just looking, Ginge and Ben just said for everyone new, check stream links. They will work once the game starts. There you go. Excellent. Maxi Gaming Savile, it was nice to see you. You came in through last week. However, I don't think I can read that off on stream just because I will get banned, because I know exactly how that would go.
Yeah, I would say not.
Charlie will remove me.
I would say not. I will have to put you in a time.
Hello, Smudge. Hello.
Shout out to cats. Oh, loud and clear from Smudge there.
Loud and clear.
Yeah. I don't know what it is.
People are saying hot and spicy pizza here a lot. Has Gonzo tried something before the game started?
Let's talk pizza just very quickly, because I want to now. Right. Here's the thing. Tom, you like hot food more than I do. You prefer, like tonight I'm having a Chinese curry, and what you're gonna see is a problem struggle. You're gonna see a boy struggle, okay? Because I'm not someone who deals with the hot and spicy malarkey as much, I can't be dealing with it. But you are a person who likes hot food. I imagine you go into a curry house, you're getting you're getting.
Do I look like a man that likes his hot food?
No, I think you look like a man who pretends to like his hot food, but tries to firm it in front of people, but actually is struggling quite much. So if you're getting a hot and spicy pizza, what are you getting?
Hang on, that Discord link in the description is invalid.
Okay, well you do that. You do that. I'll start talking.
Okay.
Here's the thing, right? Hot pizza's not bad, but it depends. You can't go too hot for me. I think if you get like I don't know, you're putting if you're putting like jalapenos in it on it, I'm gone. I'm out. But if you get say a spicy chicken on there, ooh, like there's a place near me that got shut down because it failed the food standards agency thing. So I probably shouldn't have been eating there, but I was. It was very cheap, and you could get a pizza with like spicy chicken and a couple of other little things that are like, here is a spicy type of another food, as opposed to just here are hot chili peppers or whatever. And I tell you what, I'm here for it. You know
what? I just realised, just quickly, there's under there is Maisie's dog food, right?
Yeah.
And I can just hear him breaking into the bags. Can you just go full screen while I definitely don't commit acts of violence?
That's fine. Yeah, so what I would do, so when I'd go there, I'd get chicken wings as well, which are relatively hot and stuff. But I'm very certain. I mean, the pizza was unbelievably nice. It did have a slight twinge of like soap to it. So again, I'm fairly certain there was some dodginess going on there. I can't say for certain, but there definitely was. But I've survived. I've only got a stomach problem out the back of it, so who cares? Rebecca, you did hear dog food, but we're moving on swiftly. Everything tastes like chicken. That's why I always have beef, says Mixie. Fair. Newcastle and Newport have gone to penalties. That's interesting. Golf process that here. Thank you. I'm using a new conditioner, and it's a big thing. It's a big thing.
Right,
Tom, if you were to go to a fast food chicken place, but not like a KFC or a McDonald's, we're talking a chicken and chip shop that you definitely shouldn't be visiting because it's dodgy. What's your order?
I always used to get on a night out coming back when I lived in Sheffield for a few years. Chicken tikka pizza, just with cheesy chips and all that nonsense that probably has not been good for my gut. So I'll say that. If not that, just a plain chicken burger because I'm boring. But plain
chicken burger's not bad. Plain chicken burger's not bad.
Chicken tikka pizza, easy every week, literally every single week. I wish I could remember the name of the place I used to get it from. Is everything all right outside the front of your house?
I don't know what's going on there. It was quite a loud sort of. I'm just gonna.
Can someone update me what's going on with?
Just give me a minute. I'm gonna mute and have a look out my window just to check there's
Can you
not
just-
some sort of gunfight going on.
Can somebody just update me what's going on in Newport? Sorry. It is on pens right now, is it? Okay. Hello, everybody. Did everybody come through and check out Tom Atherton's first stream yesterday?
I'm coming back before Avers32 on YouTube managed to get his bloody flipping plugs.
Damn it! He saw it coming a mile off. Damn it.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on outside. There is building works going on relatively near to where I live, and I think one of the massive machines is driving past. But it sounds like it just doesn't sound good. It doesn't sound.
Good. Newport lost on pens. Okay, fair enough.
Go subscribe to Avers32 on YouTube. I should make a food review channel. Do you know what, Ben? I've thought about it. I can't lie to you.
Newcastle won on pens.
I've been thinking about it. I would enjoy it. But we're getting close to kickoff here, and I still haven't bought the bloody pass.
Look at him. He's just waiting till I stop looking, and then he's just going to go under the bed for the food.
I mean, you have got food under the bed, so I feel like.
Yeah, I know, but it's in its bag. Do you know what I mean? Like, calm, cat. Fair. Wait.
No,
he's a bit of.
No
bueno. No bueno for you.
No bueno. Yeah. I don't know, Tom. I'm just getting a bit confident. I can't lie to you. I'm just getting a little bit confident. Not a lot, but a little bit. Like, I'm thinking about it, and I'm like,
how foolish of you.
I know, but it's our front line. Although I do think they have better players. I do think they overall have better players. Like, they have James Rodriguez, but
they don't have the West Ham heart. How sharp.
Let's go with that. It's a case of like, I don't know. I just think we've got our front line's in form, and their back line is not good. It's decent, but it's not strong. And like, Pickford's there, and like, let's be real. Like, we said this before, and we said it on the show last night. Like, Pickford with the long shots is a problem. Who have we got in our team? Andrei Yarmolenko, who's incredibly good at long shots. 2 + 2 = 4 in that case. I just cut to Tom just so you can see him just half there. 2 + 2 = 4, right? I think like that's something that could be dangerous. Dangerous. As we're about 5 minutes till kickoff, Glenn's coming in with another West Ham win. Thank you, Glenn. I solidly don't believe you, my friend, but we'll go with it anyway.
Shout out Southend-on-Sea, Terence. Thank you.
Yeah, no wrestling t-shirt tonight. I've gone with We Are Scientists, who are a very good band. I also just like this jumper. It's a very nice jumper for me. But We Are Scientists, if you're into sort of alternative rock, I guess, indie rock, go check them out. They're very good, from America. Anyway, the food connoisseur. It's been said, Ben. It has been said. And I do know. I won't go into that. 5 minutes left. I still haven't bought the thing because I keep getting distracted by whatever the hell is going on. 4 out of 10 jumper. Wow. How dare you, J Games YT. Yeah, J Games YT and everyone else, check the Discord, is what I would say. There is a Discord, top link in the description. It's been put in the chat several times as well. I don't know if the top link in the description was working. Someone said it wasn't. Who knows? Did you fix it? Tom says he fixed it. Tom says he fixes it. Again, we're just going to cut to Tom there, just so you can see his ear. Look at that. Love that. Yes. It's all good. It's all good. Wreck-It Ray. Charlie has such good taste in things. I do. That's why I'm friends with this ear. Look at that. There he is again. There I do again. Yeah. People are saying in the USA it's on ESPN Plus, but you have to pay. Here, if you want to watch it in a proper way, it's on Carabao Cup .live, which is the EFL's official website, which you have to pay. So equally so here, it's £10. £10 here. So Jeffrey Stelly asks, soccer practice in 1 hour. What should we work on today? Tom, what are you feeling? I always say bleep test because I think it's funny. What's your vibe? As someone who has certificates in being a coach in sports, not football, but nevertheless, it's a certificate in being a coach. What do you think they should do?
Yeah, put through the bleep test again. You run until you can't run no more. Yeah, no, I don't know. Bleep test just because it'll be funny, won't it?
Every week they rock up, and every week it's another bleep test. They just can't.
just annihilate them with the bleep test
I like,
until
what's
they
the one?
love the bleep test.
What's the one? The one where there's people in a circle and then they pass and someone has to stop them.
Oh, I'm not looking at the chat. I don't want to see it just because I do know what this is called. It's got a real nice Rondo. Was
Rondo,
it?
there you go. Rondo.
Yeah,
that one, like that. Like
Rondo.
that.
There you go.
Charlie, you from Southend? No, I'm in North London, boy. I'm in Ben. Tom, however, I keep calling you Ben, and I don't know why. I'm sorry.
Tom and Ben, Southend boys.
They're both Southend boys. Whereas I. My mum will apparently be down in a minute. Whereas I am a North London boy with.
For who?
For who? Whereas I'm a North London boy with family from West London.
For who, Ross Budden?
All sports, you can blow them bubbles out your arse. Cheers, all sports. How do you feel about the Everton lineup? How do you feel about the game going into today? And how do you feel about your poor trial? But more importantly, how do you feel about the game today? What's your feel on the lineups? A couple of minutes from kickoff.
Can we just appreciate you can blow them bubbles out, you asses.
The grammar. I wasn't going to bring him up on the grammar because I was trying to be polite and get him involved in the sort of the conversation, because you know what we're like. We do like opposition fans here. We do like having conversations with them, asking them what they think. But yeah, also low key, if the link in the description is still broken for you, refresh. It should then fix itself. If it doesn't, then let us know, because then we'll try and fix it. But refresh the thing, then click on the link. It should be Gucci.
Yeah.
But I wasn't going to pull him up on his horrendous grammar. But there we go. Life goes on.
I get link in the description is in. Let me just double check it. Hang on. No. If you refresh it, so it says our Discord and then the invite FPHU W up. I've just checked that should work. If that link isn't working, Rebecca's just put it in the live chat. What score you think? I went 2-2 all sports. I went 2-2 just to finish it on penalties. I think everybody here in the live chat has said that it's going to be a high scoring game. I think both defenses are the problem, shall we say, with both teams. It's the weak area of both teams, but both teams have got a lot of attacking prowess going forward. So it should be a good game, hopefully. Lots of goals. Ben Cargill, I'm from Romford. I go Southend for college, and it's wank there is nothing. No offence, Tom. Listen, I wouldn't call Venture Island wank, mate. It's okay because I don't live there anymore, so I don't find it boring when I come down. Yeah, no, it is. You got Southend High Street and the cinema and Adventure Island and the arcades. Who doesn't want that? Anyway, for those of you that have just joined, you are here for the Everton versus West Ham watch along. The players are pretty much ready to go. Myself and Charlie are ready to go. If you need the link, description, Discord, try and get the link there. Got a couple of stream mods who are in there who will try and point you in the right direction to where the stream links are and everything like that. But here we go.
Just before they kick off, here are the lineups once more. Pickford, Kenny, Keane, Digne, Nkuku, Allen, Delph, Sigurdsson, Rodriguez, Richarlison, with Dominic Calvert-Lewin up front for Everton. And for West Ham, we have Randolph, Johnson, Balbuena, Rice, Cresswell. In defence, a midfield three of Noble, Snodgrass, Lanzini, and an unexpected front three of Philippe Anderson, Andrei Yarmolenko, and Sebastian Haller. I haven't actually got the pass.
I've just been told the streams are live, so there you go. All good. Do you need me to tell you when we kicked off, or have you got the stream open?
I've got the stream open, but I do have it full screen right now, so yes, do tell me so I can click the thing, because I can't look at both things at once.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, go. We are away.
There we go, ladies and gentlemen. We're off. It's a football match.
It is a football match. Oh, David Moyes is in the chat. What are you doing? Get in bed. Get resting.
Get resting, bruv. Or get on the phone to Big Stew. Come on, bruv. Come on.
But for who?
But for who, Jeff? Okay.
Juelas mejores duplas James, Sigurdsson, Richarlison, Calvert-Lewin.
Yes.
Vamos James. There you go.
Vamos James. There you go. Big boy. Colombian dude doing big bits. Respect that. Love that.
Ed, welcome. Looking forward to crashing back down to reality tonight by Everton. You know.
You know, Ed. Life is what it is.
Vamos, James, hoy la rompemos.
Love
Yes.
Yes. Big moves.
Watch me. David Moyes says, "Watch me shave Ancelotti's eyebrows." Uno, dos, tres times. Off to a flying start here.
So
here we go.
Just a quick question for you. What's your current time at?
I am at 117, 18, okay. 19, 20.
Just 20 seconds ahead of me. That's fine. I'll figure out.
I don't know how I do it. Saludos.
And your chat's ahead of me. It's really annoying all of the time because your chat's always ahead of me as well by like a split second. So you start reading stuff out and I just can't even see it yet. It's like the stress is very real. The stress is very real.
I'm so sorry. Where are you guys watching it? It's not on Sky. Check the description. The
description has a thing called Discord. Go and have a look in there. Otherwise, it's on ESPN Plus in America and Carabao Cup Live in the UK, where you can spend.
Sebastian Haller is through already. I don't know if he's onside or not because I was eating some pasta. Haller, with his back to Digne, passes the edge of the box, overshoots it to Lanzini, and Everton get away with one there. But for early signs that Sebastian Haller is getting in behind the Leeds back four. I think we're going to see a lot of that tonight, Charlie, from both sets of. I don't think Calvert-Lewin obviously is the most mobile of strikers, but I think Richarlison is going to have some enjoyment tonight against Ben Johnson. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah. I'm now only 15 seconds behind you, so that refresh went well. Or Carabao Cup .live if you're in the UK, it's £10 to watch. It's $5.99 in America, I believe, dollars, and or the Discord link. Top link in the description. Have a gander.
I'm subbing to everyone who subs to me to sub. Let us see if you can. No. Don't want to get banned. However, link in the description.
Link in the description. I do. Can I just say that purely on an SEO level, his name is horrendous, but I do appreciate just the bluntness of it. Sub to me and I'll sub to you, and that's just the whole. That's the whole thing. That's the whole thing. I do appreciate that. Also, it's not strictly true because you can't see everyone who subs to you because some people will have their subscriptions hidden. So you won't be able to see everyone. So technically, you can't sub to everyone who subs to you because you won't be able to see all the people who sub to you. I don't know. I'm just putting it out there. Everton on the attack.
First signs of danger. Alan 1-2 plays it with Richarlison, tries to get round Balbuena, or is that no? That is Declan Rice. No, that is Balbuena. Love that from Tom. Lanzini tries to dribble it out, gets it stolen away from Richarlison, running into the box. Good feet. Away again, Balbuena. Okay. Hi guys. Are they playing M? Who do you mean there? Is this a simulation? Oh, it might be. It might be. It might be. Decent start from both sides. A lot of Spanish being spoken in the chat. Where can I find a stream? Can you show me your screen? Because I'm 13 and I can't get it on Carabao Cup Live. I can't show you my screen. However, if you go into the description, you will find a Discord link. Go into the Discord and you will find something in there that you are looking for. Stream links and all that good stuff in the Discord. It's in the description of the video. That's the last I'm going to say it for a little while, just because it gets repetitively boring if I keep spamming and saying, go into the description. Top of the description, Discord, go in there. Anyway, what are we doing? 5 minutes in. No idea where Charlie's gone. I think he's going to go collect his food. Adam Lee, when are you streaming again, Tom? I've got no idea. Potentially next week at some point. I actually really enjoyed it. It's good fun. A lot more scary than I anticipated. But no, it was good fun. It's a long venture that might take a little while to get used to, but hey, it will. I will try my best. Yes, Charlie is just going to get his food, and then you can have a look at food cam. Thanks, Steven. Love that. I can hear that the plate is being rustled. I hear the plate moving. Okay, here we go. Yeah, I did. He told me that he had a massive penis.
Lamau. What a time to be alive. Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. Food cam. Right. Now,
Show the people what you have.
curry cam is existing today. Ben, I resent that. Right. Okay. So here we go. It's food cam because usually I don't have a curry, but today it is curry cam because today I have a Chinese curry. Again, it's the problem is with this camera is that the color is horrendous, so everything looks like sick. But if I hold it up like that, you can see it's a vegetarian Chinese curry tonight. That's what I'm eating. I'll start in a second. It's very hot though, in terms of both. In terms of both actual temperature and spice levels. And as I said, I don't do spice. And so what you're going to see...
from 25 yards, tests the keeper.
So what you're going to see every time I do it is a man struggling. So enjoy that. Enjoy that. Stevie C, as he says, join the Discord link. There's active links in there. David Moyes says, Daniel Bryanson. Sorry about that. Brian Danielson. He's a beautiful man, David. A lovely, lovely man. Who has done,
Somebody's ended up in food chat asking how to watch the game. Love that.
Welcome. Brian Danielson. Beautiful man. Better than Daniel Bryan. I will say that.
Bloody hell. Sorry, there's about 50 of you that have just joined in the last 5 minutes. I appreciate that.
Thank you, everyone. But then again, he didn't win at WrestleMania 30, so swings and roundabouts, doesn't it? Swings and roundabouts. But it's good to see David Moyes knows wrestling is good. Anyway, what have I missed? Talk to me. How's the game going?
No, it's just a lot of end to end at the minute. A lot of passing in the midfield, unfortunately. There's not really a lot that's happened.
Okay.
Whilst you've been away.
Good to see David Moyes and Sebastian Haller having a conversation in our live chat.
Sebastian, how are you doing that? You're supposed to be up top. What are you doing?
He's a man of many talents. Lazar, check the Discord. He's a man of many talents, yeah.
Where's Maisie? Downstairs. I have the cat tonight. Just because it's easier.
Fro, I'm not dissing Daniel Bryan at all. He's one of my favorite. He's one of my favorite wrestlers of all time. I adore Daniel Bryan and Brian Danielson. They are both beautiful.
I'll tell you what. I respect the effort right now. I respect the effort from David Moyes and Sebastian Haller. The fact that they're just going back and forth right now when they're supposed to be.
They're essentially LARPing, but in a YouTube comment section, and I respect that. Get a bit of role play in there. Do you know what I mean? If it doesn't end in something that definitely we can't show on stream, then.
There he is, Father Ted. Hello there. What a man. What an absolute legend.
There he is.
The cat's just farted. So actually, it's no better having the cat or the dog.
I'm sort of. I don't know. We'll see. I haven't seen enough.
All right, we Max Faulkner. Yeah, we will comment on the game as something starts to happen, but when it's just middle of the pitch sort of stuff, we're just going to let it do its thing and look at you guys. As I can now hear the dog outside. Give me 1 second.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to go full screen on Tom. I'm going to risk it because if Maisie happens, it's exciting for everyone involved. However, well, Maisie can hear Maisie. Are we getting Maisie on shot? Oh, I saw a tiny bit of Maisie there.
On the bed.
Here we go. Yes, ladies and gentlemen. Maisie hath arrived and then got straight off the bed again. But what a time to be alive. All things Leeds. Charlie, unmirror yourself. Yeah. I don't know how. So it's just gonna be the case. I think it's just gonna be the case. I could try. I'll tell you what. I'll have a little look. Tom, I'll put you full screen and I'll have a look.
Calvert-Lewin around. It's 1-0 to Everton. What a good time to come back. The man who cannot stop scoring in the Premier League right now has scored again for Everton.
The back line has been absolutely... Oh, great finish as well by Calvert-Lewin, to be fair.
Let's have a look, see what happens here.
It's a great finish by Calvert-Lewin. The ball's played over the top and Balbuena and Rice are just they're very far forward, and it's just one simple long ball over the top completely, mugs them all off. I mean, that's really well done, to be fair. Oh, look at that. He even does the little dip on side, the little...
Mm.
I mean, it may go to VAR potentially, but I don't think so.
I don't think there is
first
VAR.
touch. Is there not? It's a good first touch, and in a good second.
Ben Johnson's playing him well onside.
In fact, that's a great first. That's a great goal. Fair play to Dominic Calvert-Lewin. That is a very good goal.
Well, he's a man in form right now, and that is absolutely why. But that, unfortunately, if you're West Ham, is too easy right now.
Way too easy.
And
it ends up being 1-0.
What a first touch that is. Unbelievable.
It really is. Fair play to him. He's gotten better and better. Again, I always bring it up, but Gio said he wasn't very good. Anyway. 1-0 Everton. 1-0 Everton. I've just realised I can't unmirror it, because if I unmirror it, then Tom gets mirrored. I don't know why my camera is mirrored. I can't explain it to you. Let me see. I'll press some buttons to see if I can figure it out. I didn't even know I was mirrored, to be honest with you. I should have looked at the thing and then saw the words backwards. I should only wear t-shirts that have like ambulance written the other way. Maisie, just shout out.
There we go. Yeah, you see, this is my issue. Why Rice is playing there as a centre back pairing with Balbuena. I don't understand that. I know he's good enough to play there, but not the same chemistry potentially as per se an Ogbonna and a Balbuena. Just because he's not had the time to gel with the back four for such a long time, because it's been ages since he's played there. Everton looking to get in behind again. Rice having to cover Balbuena. You see, if you look already, the early signs there, look how far the Declan Rice has just had to come over to cover Declan Rice's, Fabian Balbuena's right centre-back position.
James gone with 199. Thank you very much, James. Legend.
Thank you.
Milinkovic bid rejected. They want 36 million. We bid 23. I mean, that sounds like hell of something David Sullivan would have done. I don't really know much about the player, though. I can't say I do. Tom, do you know much about him?
Don't know much about him. Heard he's highly rated, obviously. Give me 1 second, Charlie. Apologies.
That's all right. So I can unmirror it, but I'd have to do it in midstream, and then I'd have to change the source and a lot of other things. So I might do it. I might not. We'll see what happens. We will see what happens. I'm subbing to everyone who subs to me, so sub to me. Did you watch the Wolves game? Yes, we did a live watch along. We do a live watch along for every single West Ham game. Me and Tom, we're always here doing our thing. Come watch. You're always welcome. You're always welcome. Yeah, I don't know much about Milinkovic. Like Tom, I've heard he's good, but I haven't really deeped it on any really deep level. So that's a thing. My concern with the lineup originally was that we didn't have a defensive midfielder, which would put added pressure on as Felipe Anderson plays in the ball. Yarmolenko controls it now. That we didn't have an out-and-out defensive midfielder, and that would put more pressure on the centre-backs because they don't have someone who's there to just screen. And that's why I keep, every time opportunity I get, I keep saying we need to get another defensive midfielder because we only have one, and it's Declan Rice. And if he isn't playing, or is playing centre-back in this case, or worst comes to worst, leaves, or second worst comes to the worst, gets injured, not good. Not good. Ball over top, Lanzini, bundled down in the area, ref blows it, free kick the other way. Lanzini's angry. Referees basically said he dived, which wouldn't be the first time for Lanzini. He's flicked it over Michael Keane like a mug. Oh, there was a handball in there. I think that's what he's called it for, as opposed to a dive. He did get bundled. I wouldn't say it was a pen, but he certainly, he did handball it in the build-up. Big call from the ref, but I understand it. I can see, Fo. I can see. What I'll say to this is to Jacob and I'm sorry to you. Cover new irons, and also come back in 5 minutes when you can actually type stuff. Yeah, it was a shame. It was a shame because it was close.
Ed, I'm holding you to that.
Oh Jesus, he's back apparently. I didn't even know.
I smelt the 50 quid.
Right. Okay. What did Ed say? If West Ham scored just one goal tonight, I'll super chat 50. Well, there you go, Ed. If you do it,
How's your testicles, Ed?
Jesus Christ.
Got what it takes.
You got a testicular fortitude. Good ball in. Save. Yeah, did you see the penalty thing, Tom, with Lanzini?
I did. Handball, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Somehow you're back ahead of me now, and I don't understand.
Neither do I. I can't lie to you. I've not touched it.
What time are you on?
I'm on 50, 52, 53, 54.
What the hell?
Well, we'll figure it out. La Bestia Gaming, Viva Everton. Hello, welcome to the watch along. How do you feel like you're playing so far? Carlo Ancelotti has joined. It says James is much better than Noble. Yes. I'm glad you know that as a world-class manager. You figured out that James Rodriguez is better than Mark Noble, which, to be honest, is just, you just should know these things. Stevie C, why not super chat the 51st? If it doesn't happen, the goal, Hammers chat will refund the 50. No, because it's not in our control. I would be fine doing that, but it's not within our purview, unfortunately. We'd have to talk to Gio, and then that would be a whole situation. Ed, only do it if we score. As much as I want the 50 quid, only do it if we score. Yeah. He looks 45. Just harsh. My stream is crashing now, so I might be back behind you. What time to be alive?
Is it completely legal to show the game? It is. However, if you check the link...
It is illegal.
If you check the Discord link below, there are links to the game. So instead of coming in here and disliking the video because you think, oh no, they're not showing the game, just take a second to go in the description, have a look, and see.
It's available in the US, ESPN Plus for $5.99. It's available in the UK, Carabao Cup Live for £10, or it's available in the link in the Discord below. Yeah. Payet could make an argument for James. I think Payet had a better season than James has ever had, but James has done it for a hell of a lot longer. James is so... I somehow I think James
wait, whoa. Payet against James Rodriguez, you're saying, and you were saying that Payet has not done it for longer than James.
Yeah.
I think you want to check your facts and figures on that one, big boy.
Go on then. Look, go on. Talk to me.
Have you seen how many chances that Dimitri Payet, even in the last year or so?
Yeah, he creates insane
in the last 7 or 8 years.
He creates an insane amount. Yeah, he really does.
His numbers have been better than James Rodriguez's solidly for about the last 5-6 years.
I don't disagree.
Payet has done it for years.
Yeah, but so has James Rodriguez.
Nah, not like Payet has. James went quiet at Madrid for 2 years, where he was literally didn't play. Like, I think 2 seasons where he got, I would say maybe like it was something like 900 minutes of thingy. It was because Madrid mistreated him 100%. But Dimitri Payet, I mean, James Rodriguez, after the World Cup that year when he came back, unbelievable. Don't get me wrong. That first season when Ancelotti was in charge and he was managing him, he was unbelievable.
James Rodriguez at Bayern Munich was brilliant as well.
He was, but Payet at Marseille and West Ham, for me, was better.
Richarlison, good save by Randolph. Bloody hell. What a save from Darren Randolph there, by the way. Richarlison had dribbled through.
Great save.
We'll come back to this, trust me. Richarlison's steaming through there. Brenner comes across to him. He cuts on the inside of him, hits it early with his weak foot as well, which is sick. I think he's right-footed. That was a guess, but he hits it early, which is good. And Randolph just sticks out a hand and it goes up and over somehow. That's a brilliant save, to be fair. I don't disagree with you, but I just think... Maybe I'm being harsh on Payet. Maybe I am being harsh on Payet. Because his numbers have been insane. His numbers have been insane from like the season before he moved to West Ham to after have been insane.
The way I'm looking at, he was dominated to create chances that since he was at Lille, which was 2012. So there's Tone, I think that is on there.
Yes, yeah. Good to see you, Tone.
If I'm correct, actually I'm not going to say if I'm correct. How high has James Rodriguez ever got in the Ballon d'Or voting? Is my next question. So 2014, when he was doing absolute bits, how high up did he go into the thing? Marko Arnautovic has now joined us as well. Charlie, I'm getting really scared. There's a lot of ex-players in here.
Oh, and current players.
and current players who should be on the pitch concentrating.
Listen, no, everyone's welcome. I'm just saying, it's just a concerning thing. Shout out to Big Dave as well. Okay, that's fair. Maybe I'm being harsh on Payet. Do you know what it is? I think James is underrated. I do. I think that's maybe why I'm saying it. I do believe that James is underrated. Because I think...
Hell.
What?
Did I start Chow fan? I have James in the same list with Michael Laudrup and Giorgio Hagi. Payet is not at that level.
That's a bit wild.
That's wild. That is very wild.
I love the hot take. Great ball by James. Richarlison through the legs is 2-0. Oh, he's holding his head. He's offside. He's offside. That was James Rodriguez showing his ability there. I think he nutmegged him on the way through, and then was it Noble? Yeah,
okay,
Noble's come towards him.
He is offside. Everyone calm down. He's offside.
Oh, he's found a brilliant space in between there, and Richarlison's nutmegged Randolph.
It's a great ball. It's a great ball. Great ball, but he is offside.
Do you know what it is? It's just because I think James is underrated. I think that's probably why I'm saying it, and I'm probably overhyping it to an extent. I just think he's underrated. I think he's a baller. I think everyone looks at him because he was a flop at Madrid, and I'm like, but he wasn't actually that first season. He was great, and then at Bayern Munich he was excellent. And now just because he's at Everton, which is admittedly kind of mad, but it's like he's still really freaking good.
Holy crap! Sorry, we're up close to now 300 people in the Discord.
Welcome, everyone.
Welcome everyone that's joined. Quickly, I did see Richie say earlier, sub bingo. You've gone, what was that, 64th minute? Sub bingo.
Sub bingo, ladies and gentlemen. If you're new around here, we play a game called Sub Bingo.
Some people like to donate their sub bingo. Some people don't like to donate their sub.
Where we like to guess what minute people will... Rebecca starts us off with the donation side of it, where people like to guess what minute David Moyes will finally make a substitution. So who was the first one you said? So Rebecca's saying 83rd.
I'm going to 64th.
Richie says 64. I'm going to stick with my tried and true 69. What are you saying?
And remember, it doesn't count if it's a forced change. Yes, like we had the other day. Richie, you have to remember, I can't remember what you put. 58th minute, Charlie, what kind of juice is that? Pineapple, says Jeffrey Stelly. Corner to West Ham currently. 23 minutes gone. Anderson takes it quickly. Back up to Noble, who gives it back to Anderson, who tries to whip it in first time, tackled. Offside anyway, and a wasted corner from West Ham United. Congratulations. Athens 32. Look, brother. 199. Says 81st minute. Thank you very much. 81st minute. Love to see it. Just quickly, what is it? Dice Ebyans, who's playing better? Everton currently, mate. We looked like we started the game off well, but we would stop creating any chances altogether. Be very wasteful in possession. Everton, however, looked dangerous. Already had a goal offside. Richarlison was just slightly offside. Foshizi, £2. He says the 81th minute. Love that. 81th minute.
Who was it who asked about my juice?
I think it was Jeff Stelly. I think
it was Jeffrey. It's an orange juice, Jeffrey. What it is orange juice up until about here, and then the rest is fizzy water. That's what we're going with today. It's what I usually have for my dinner. Just a bit of the old vitamin C.
Somebody was asking how has the game been? Quickly, Blue says, where can you watch the match? Link in our description takes you to our Discord, and then somebody will direct you to where the game's being shown. How has the game been? If you're an Everton fan, it's been a great start. If you are a West Ham fan, it's bad because Balbuena's just given that away carelessly to Calvert-Lewin. Balbuena thankfully recovers a little bit. Hang on. Fabian Delphi's got Richarlison to his left. Ben Johnson deals with it though. It's been very end to end for the first sort of 5 minutes. It felt like, and then calmed down, and it's been backs to the wall for West Ham. Stupid mistakes as per usual. Not enough chances created.
Really struggling to really make any chances whatsoever.
We're losing the battle in midfield as well. obviously.
Which isn't surprising. Like, to be real about it, it's not shocking.
Oh,
Everton are a good team, but it is what it is. Like, they're playing very well at the moment.
Ben says, I'm changing mine to 82 because Foe is big sad. Thank you, Ben. You stop doing that now. Thank you very much. You just missed it just as you left, Charlie. Felipe Anderson took a short corner, passed it to Noble, who then gave it back to Anderson, who was given for offside and wasted the corner. So, yeah, that's the kind of
half we're having.
Oh, Yarmolenko tries to cut it back for the edge of the box. Oh, gives it back to Johnson, edge of the area, passes it wide. Snodgrass whips over the head of absolutely everybody.
Everton FC is the best. Has returned. Welcome, sir. Saw you on the preview yesterday, of course, in the live chat. I did give you a quick shout out. George Grant, Everton are a good team, but let me finish my sentence. Everton are a good team, but they should be there for the taking. I don't think your defence is good enough, and I think we have a very strong attacking lineup out. Now, obviously, anything past the defence backwards is a problem. However, going forward, I mean, Lanzini, Yarmolenko, Anderson, Haller should be good enough to cause your defence problems. And it doesn't really feel like we've done that. So that's what I was going to say. When I said Everton are good, but that's what I was going to say. But that's also why I predicted it to be 3-2, because I thought both teams were going to go ham with the goals. Because neither of our defences are good enough. Neither of our defences are good enough. Tone has come in. 974. Dimitri Payet created more goal-scoring chances than any other player within European top 5 leagues this decade. 54 more than the next best Ozil baller. Fair. I think I'm just going OTT about it because I like James Rodriguez.
I like James Rodriguez, but I feel like if just knowing, because I've seen Payet, I'd still think I'd choose Payet. Just as well, just the fact that because if you have just joined, somebody sort of asked us to compare who they thought was better. Dimitri Payet overall, this is not just like on like Everton and West Ham careers. James Rodriguez and Dimitri Payet. I think it's an excellent comparison. But I don't know. There's just part of me. I like what Payet did at the Euros, but then again, James did the same thing at the World Cup, which arguably is obviously the bigger tournament. Yarmolenko, Lanzini couldn't get a final flick on it. Everton FC is the best. Final score predictions. I'm still sticking. I am still sticking with 2-2. I'm going to say. What about you, Charlie? You sticking with 3-2 at this point? Oh no, he's just chowing down on food. You can't see him, but I can. He's done that to me. So he said 3-2. I just watched myself back on the stream. I was like, 1, 3.
How do these hands work? I do not understand.
How does it work? So no, yeah, it's a good.
Robert Snodgrass, and I say he's been rugged off early. You'll see it now.
Whoa! It's a corner.
Just like, bruv, what are you like? He just fell over. It's like it's like me. It's like me.
Can they hear you?
Yeah, they can.
Okay.
If they can't hear me, I only give you like a sentence and then back out. But they can hear me currently. I'm back on stream now. Hello, everyone. What am I eating? I'm eating a vegetable Chinese curry. But it's a bit too hot for me because I'm a chicken. So yeah, you're going to see a boy struggle in the second half of it.
Everton corner whipped in by James Rodriguez, although it's actually floated in over the top to Delph, who tries to hit it first time, spoons it out off of his left foot for a West Ham goal kick. Foshizi, £5 donation. Thank you. Thank you very much. Noble and Johnson early shouts for substitution candidate, and I'm changing my prediction to the 78th minute because I'm big sad Ben keeps the 81st. There you go. Thank you very much, Fo. Really appreciate that. I think I don't like Noble. I don't like Noble at the minute. I just prefer Souček's legs. Rice is so wasted back there at centre back. Just Doesn't make sense to me, but hey ho. What do I know? I'm just a fan at the end of the day. George Grant, never watched before, lads, but enjoying you and the game, obviously. Yes, of course, you're more than welcome to stick around. Love it when the opposition fans come in and join us for the games. Always good banter whilst the game's going on. So thank you for sticking around. When I watch the game live, check the Discord link in the description below. It will take you to our Discord, and from there you can find links to the game. Anyway, I let it pass it wide to Yarmolenko. Yarmolenko drives to the right byline, had to cut it back. Did the ball go out of play? Not too sure. It's gone out for an Everton throw. Oh dear. It's a poor start. It's a poor start from West Ham. I didn't think we'd be as lax as we have been for the last 10 to 15 minutes. Everton are all over us, it feels like right now.
Yeah, I agree. It's rough. We're really struggling to get any of our good attacking players in good positions. And like we've both picked up on, and everyone picks up on, Pickford, man, just test him. Just test him. I don't know how we haven't really done that. Just get the ball to Yarmolenko, have him roam inwards, and then just have him take some shots at him, because it's not a good thing. You know, it's just
they are just picking us apart. All they're having to do right now is dive. Calvert-Lewin cuts inside, has a strike and goes over. What the problem for me is that Everton, all they have to do is they get it into the centre of the park, either to James, Allen, or Delph, and they're just passing it out. They're spraying it around. We've got no legs in our midfield right now. The fullbacks keep getting caught too far forward. We've had a lot of space to get in behind. I mean, fair enough. I know he has to rotate the squad, but to put Snodgrass and Noble together against this Everton midfield, it's just. It's not for me. It's not for me.
I mean, would you rather Snodgrass and Noble be in the centre midfield, or would you rather Rice with one of them and Elise a centre back?
I'd rather that. I'd rather bring Rice forward in the second half for potentially Snodgrass or Noble, and just put a natural centre half. Is Elise definitely on the bench?
I don't know. I was just sort of asking in general.
Oh no, Bonner's on the bench, isn't he? Yeah,
Bonner's on the bench, yeah.
It's just Declan Rice is so wasted at centre half. It just does not make sense. I know he can play that position, but I think people often they don't account for how good he actually is, his passing ability at centre defensive mid. Because I remember last season when we played Bournemouth on New Year's Day and he hit that wonderful left-footed pass out to Felipe Anderson. Do you remember that?
Yes.
Anderson scored his first goal of the season. And he's got so much more talent than just his defensive side of the game.
Charlison does really good world defending there against Ben Johnson, and then gets it out.
Good world defending.
Good world defending.
He actually has done really well.
I don't disagree with you at all. I just don't think. I don't think this was the game for Elise. I don't think this is a game for any of our youth players. It's flipping Everton. Like, they're a good side, and I think what I am surprised about is I would have been a little bit more accepting of Elise in a back three as opposed to a back four. Mm-hmm. But I am surprised he changed it back to a back four for this game. Maybe he feels like...
Cresswell, what are you doing there,
that sort of section of Yarmolenko, Anderson, Haller and Lanzini together was good. But I am a bit surprised that he decided to change to the back four again. It seemed somewhat mad. We're not pressing... I mean, this is perhaps maybe the most...
We're just absolutely chasing shadows in midfield. We really are. It's just poor. Like I said,
we're not even chasing shadows, bro, because we're not chasing. We're just sort of looking at the shadows from afar and going, "Oh, it's a shadow." it is what it is.
Look, this for me is the difference when Rice and Souček are in midfield. Look at the amount of time that they've got on the ball to pass around here, just ambling through. There's no pressing from us whatsoever. He says that goes to press Jordan Pickford.
I don't necessarily care about if there's pressing or not. I think pressing is somewhat overrated. But in reality, you just have to make it difficult for them, because you can make it difficult without actively pressing them, because you can just cover the spaces. But they're not covering the spaces. They're just
that is an unbelievable ball from James Rodriguez.
They're just sort of standing around.
63 about Sigurdsson, who's in acres of space.
Can I just say, I appreciate Ed today. He's really trying to go for the bait. He's really leaning in there. I appreciate it, Ed. Well done. Also, am I cold? I'm fat. I'm always boiling hot. It's the middle of it will be Christmas Day, and I'll be like, can we cool down a bit? I don't think you understand. Full disclosure, I'm wearing nothing underneath the jumper, so that's the way it is. That's the way it is. Ben Johnson looking lost, said Stevie. I'm going to refrain from saying stuff about Ben Johnson because I feel like I upset people.
Lovely move from Richarlison, who just absolutely leaves Yarmolenko in the dust. And again, Snodgrass is just second to get some there. It's a bad first half from us. I'm not gonna lie. As Felipe Anderson goes against Allen and gets bitched out of the way.
To be fair, he didn't have any right to try to go for that ball. Ed says because you were shaking earlier. So fun fact, Ed, I shake constantly. That's just me. That's my body. I am a constant shaker. I don't know why. I don't know what the problem is. Doctors don't know what the problem is. My mum did it before me, and my granddad did it before me as well. That's just my life. Welcome. You know those machines, the one where you have the hoop on the ring, and you try to go around the thing, and when it touches the wire, it buzzes? Can't play those, because my hands shake. Many things I can't do, It's just, it just is what it is.
As Eric says, the boy's a shaker.
The boy's a shaker, That's probably why I'm good at drums. It's because,
Want a good cocktail? This guy.
Well, listen, I'll shake it up a storm. You have no idea, bro. You have no idea. You know when you first open up a milk and you have to shake it so it doesn't have the skin on top? Yo, no skin in this household. I'll tell you that much for a fact. I'm out here. Just blah, 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 blah. It's great. Anyway.
Sparkling Sparkleton. Low potassium eat bananas. This man eats a lot of bananas. I will confirm.
Listen, if there's one thing, love a banana. Love a nana.
I just want to say, because apparently Richie's just given us updates as to the score in the other game. Bayern Munich are also playing Borussia Dortmund. Didn't know that.
Did not know that. What's the other game?
Let's have a look here. Benevento versus Inter. Got to check that first. It's 5-2. Get in the boys. Ashraf Hakimi scored for Inter tonight. Get it.
Oh, love that. Tom's a closet Inter fan, and by closet I mean he'll just talk about Inter Milan all day.
Raheem Sterling's got 2. Ferran Torres has got his first goal for City. There you go.
Oh, Anderson just drifts past the defender there. I don't know who it was. Everton defending with all of they've got, but who is it? Was it Digne out there?
No, that was
it's Kenny. Sorry, John Joe Kenny. Yeah.
I don't know why John Joe Kenny just sounds like a name that should be John Joe Kenny.
Oh, and he's gone down awkwardly there, John Joe.
Ow.
Ouchies.
That's what happens there. Felipe Anderson just plays the ball against his ankle, and his ankle seems to give way underneath him.
Yeah.
He seems to be okay.
So Rebecca's referencing, I was talking to Rebecca last night, and she's like, oh, he missed a banana. She ate a banana, and I honestly didn't even notice. It was wild. I didn't even know. She was like, when I ate that banana half an hour ago, I was like, so you ate a banana?
I don't know how I've missed that clip. I'm just going to say. That was the perfect time.
It was the perfect time we screwed that up.
Shocking. Oh my God, they killed Kenny.
You fools. Because you can't
Ball in by Lanzini. Over absolutely everybody. And out for a goal kick.
Wally raises a good point. I could eat bigger bananas. But the bananas I get are quite big, Wally. You know what I mean? You go into the Morrisons, you're getting the big bundles, It's a problem. It's a problem. What happened to the shoelace and hoodie? So this hoodie is very old. By very old, I mean like 2013 or something.
Just shout out Ben. Just quickly, somebody put into the chat. I don't know who that is. H. He said Lanzini looks off today, unlike the previous rounds. My brother just replies with, "Because we are facing a Prem side?" ? Such bluntness. John Joe Kenny is still down.
He is.
He's receiving treatment now.
So this hoodie was from like 2013 or 12 or something like that. So it's a while. But I get really frustrated by the drawstrings. Really frustrated to the point where during that time there was about. I love that Pierce just holding the phone, looking lost. There was a situation where for about 2 to 3 to 4 years I would just pull them straight out, just to get rid of them because they were just annoying me too much. I don't do it anymore, but I did used to do it. Oh, look at that. Can we just respect Stuart Pearce on the phone to David Moyes, covering his face as if he needs to, like the opposition are going to read what he's saying? You got a mask on, my G. They can't see your mouth moving anyways.
Hang on, let me find a mask. Let me just do what Stuart Pearce was doing. Hang on, right. This was what Stuart Pearce was just doing. Who has an earpiece in, by the way?
Yeah.
Just going.
Hang on, I'll get involved. It's like,
Don't say anything.
It's like, yeah, no, there's a guy. Guy sucked off. Guy sucked off. What should we do? What should we do? Just do nothing. Okay, do nothing. Come on, Jesus Christ.
There you go. A live reenactment of what just happened.
As Seamus Coleman is coming on for Kenny, he's having to go off. That looked really nasty for John Joe. To be fair, you don't love to see it. You don't love to see it. He looks in a hell of a lot of pain, and this was a big opportunity for him.
It was such a freak injury.
Yeah, he just lands on it really weirdly.
Anderson he cams the ball off his ankle. I need to watch that again. I hope for his sake it's not a
break or anything.
Achilles or something.
Well, yeah. He's hobbling off, so it can't be the worst thing in the world, but it does look very bad.
Listen, Kobe Bryant made 2 free throws with a torn Achilles.
Yes, but Kobe Bryant's not John Joe Kenny. There's levels to this game. there's Kobe Bryant and then there's John Joe Kenny. It's no diss to John Joe Kenny, of course. It's just Kobe Bryant's one of the GOATs. But Dave Ben, we can all see that Noble Snodgrass ain't working. What is Moyes seeing? Got to change it. I mean, yes, but it's David Moyes, so we know that's not going to happen until maybe 20 minutes before the end of the game. And even then, it'll be one change or something. I mean, we've got slightly more into the game over the last 5 minutes in that we've actually started to put the ball near their area, but we still aren't really creating any good chances whatsoever. And they still look the much more comfortable side.
Daz HD, if you go into, there should be a tab. We've got many different tabs like off chat and general and stuff. You should see stream links. And then it should take you to
a page where there are stream links.
Yeah. Kindly put forward again tonight by Jim from American Hammers. Absolute legend who tries to help out with streams and stuff. I went on the good word of Foshizi, who said that, and Charlie actually was using them and I didn't realise. So there you go.
He's a great lad. Ginger's a great lad. Jim's an excellent dude and does good work. So shout out to him.
Right, I'm seeing. Hang on a minute. I'm seeing stuff. People taking the piss out of being up north. Up north. Now, I am a Southend lad. Yes, but I live in the north. Oh, but I'm from Essex. Doesn't matter if I've lived up here for quite a while. I still lived down there for many years. Exactly, Ed. Look, I know Ed's a Leeds fan. Of course, I'm a West Ham fan. I am from down south, but I will fight the good fight for the north corner. All right, I will do it. West Ham on the counter attack.
Hi everyone. Whatever Tom says he's a northerner, just remember that. Bye everyone. I'm just going back now.
Up north. There you go. Up north. Tin of spam and watered down ketchup. Tom sounds northern. Yeah, well, I do want to do that. No, listen. I'm just gonna I'm gonna play devil's advocate here, just because I know people from the south don't like the people from the north sometimes, and anything over that Watford gap is the north. But shout out, it is beautiful up here, and something London could never. But hey, anyway. Richie, do you wear a flat cap when you take your dog? Yeah, I walk out the house with a flat cap and a tweed coat on and go, oh, bloody bag gum, it's a lovely day out here today.
No, what he does do, though, is he wears shorts and wellies, apparently, the other day. Jesus Christ.
Johnson, lovely ball across to absolutely nobody. Somehow actually finds its way to Anderson on the left-hand side. Anderson shaping up against Coleman, passes it back out to Cresswell, who gives it back to Noble in the centre of the park. Noble into Snodgrass. Snodgrass back to Noble. Back to Cresswell. I'm like Martin Tyler. Cresswell whips in a ball. It's a header. Oh, just wide from Manuel Lanzini. Just quickly here. James gone. It says Knob and Snod blowing, and Sanagre went for 7 million. Yeah, James, I know you're very unhappy about that. Thank you very much for the 199. I really appreciate that. Charlie does as well. I can hear him chumming down on his curry. But yeah, that Sanagre deal was wild. Don't understand that. 2 minutes of added time in the first half as Rebecca donates £5 and said, Londoners do it better. I mean, it's just wrong. You're just wrong.
You're just wrong.
They're just wrong. And before Becky starts on there, and all of you here in the live chat, she is the poshest one here, and she cannot.
Rebecca might be the poshest one here, but she is also correct. Londoners do it better. I'm just putting it out there. We do. I'm sorry. Like
for about the 5 people that are in this chat of about 300, I will back the North here. I will back the North.
Rebecca's right on this one. Rebecca's right. Look, I'm putting it out here. Yeah. The thing is, London and the South, but mostly London, has a reputation at the North of not knowing what the hell happens around the rest of the country. Completely and utterly deluded. But it's just better in London. I'm sorry, it just is.
Kevin Wilkinson, good evening, guys, from Keighley, West Yorkshire. Worked near Keighley for a little while. In a place called Ilkley. I worked at a sports club in there, Ben Ridding Sports Club.
He doesn't think it's better than the North. He doesn't think it's better than the North. Tom likes to act like he's a Southerner because he was born in Southend. But man's lived up. How long have you lived up north for?
It's pronounced Keighley. Well, okay, yeah. Well, that's why the South is better.
So you couldn't even pronounce it, bruv. Even I knew it was pronounced Keighley, but I didn't want to say anything.
I'm sorry.
I only know that because of the professional wrestler Keith Lee? Yes, I do, but that's fine. That's fine. You all have to know things from somewhere, you know.
All my family live down south. On my dad's side.
Where do you live?
Up north.
Right. It's like, how old are you?
25 years
old.
How
long have you lived up north?
A while.
Oh, there we go. Then you're a northerner. Just accept it, bro.
We could all allow my passport. I hope none of you can steal passport details from here. So I'm just going to cover it up. Can we see that? Is that possible to see?
Yeah, that's where you were born. That's where you were born. Listen, I'm not disagreeing, and that's not where
I've lived for the first 7-8 years of my life.
We can have that conversation later. It's half time. Everton 1, West Ham United 0.
We're funny, everyone.
Thank you all for joining us. It's not been a great half for West Ham, has it? It's been actually pretty terrible. But we appreciate you all being here regardless. We will be live, of course, until full time, in which Gio and Gonzo will be doing their live review straight after. They will be... They are... where they will be full time, they'll be doing their live review. We'll spam the link in the chat and allow you to go over and do that. Of course, you're here looking for a link. The Discord is everything you're looking for. Yeah, I'll start us off by talking about the match as Tom dies.
I'm sorry, I've got in my head. I'm just seeing somebody at the Watford Gap, just with a red northern accent. It's just like passport, please. As soon as you make it through the other side, yeah, what are you doing there, mate? I'm so sorry. I'm just going to go laugh by myself.
That's fine. You do that.
I'm a child.
It's been a poor half for West Ham United. We can't lie about it. Everton have been a much better side than us. Everton have done much more than us. They've been a lot more dangerous than us. They create a lot more chances than us. They've even been arguably better defensively than us. I mean, not arguably, they just have. We've not got in this game at all, and I don't really know why or how we get back into that game. I don't really know. I think the obvious things are probably changing Snodgrass and Noble around. Those two haven't really worked in there. Lanzini's been getting far forward to get involved in that front three, but they haven't. But he hasn't really got enough involved to make it worth it. I think we need to change it up. I'm surprised, like I said, that he went with the 4. I thought this was a better team, so I thought he would have naturally gone for the 3. We don't have enough centre-backs to do that, but I would have thought that would have been the case. However, they're just all over us. They're completely and utterly all over us, and I think it's frustrating. It's frustrating because, as we all know, their defence isn't good enough, and we could really, if we had a bit of endeavour, we could put them to the sword. Not put them to the sword, but we could at least make work their goalkeeper, which we haven't really done anywhere near enough. A little bit better within a sort of 5 to 10 minute period towards the end there, but not by much, if we're being honest. Not by much whatsoever. Really, only slightly better. than it was previously. I think it was it was good, but not anywhere near good enough. So yeah, but fair play to Dominic Calvert-Lewin. It was an excellent goal. It was an absolutely excellent goal from Dominic Calvert-Lewin. But I'm just looking at the stats now. We've only had 2 shots in that half. We've had more possession, and yet we've only had 2 shots, which I think says a lot. And we've created no clear-cut chances, which again is a thing. Successful crosses 2 out of 14. Jesus Christ.
Whew.
Tom, what's your opinion on the half?
Woosa, I'm calm. Yeah, that was poor from us. Poor, very, very, very poor. Didn't like the lineup to start. I just don't think you can play Noble, Snodgrass in midfield together. Too slow against Everton's midfield. Everton much better, much quicker passing in the midfield, looking to unlock the players running in behind. They had so much space in that first half in the centre of the park, and at times it did feel like that we were chasing shadows, even though there was a lot of chasing going on. Yeah, I think defensively, Declan Rice is just so wasted being back there. It's not to say that he's a bad centre half at all, but I really think that we miss his passing ability and his engine running back and forth. I said this in the preview. Thomas Suchek and Declan Rice in midfield, that engine back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. It's missed tonight, and we can evidently see it. So I think Johnson's had a bit of a torrid game so far as well. I don't think he's been with it at all. I think Richarlison's had his number multiple times, cutting in behind the fullback. James Rodriguez was unlucky to get that flagged offside as well. And then going forward, it's just been Allaire isolated for a lot of it. Yarmolenko and Anderson haven't done a lot. So, no, it was not a great first half of football. I think this is the time, and I'm not going to get too much into David Moyes' hate because I don't want to set everybody off. But this is the time for me at half-time when you see that it's not working. I will legitimately fall off my chair if he makes a sub at half-time. But I would move Declan Rice up into midfield. I would get Noble or Snodgrass off. I'd put Bonner in at centre-half and just see what that does. Because I think... So I'm just reading the chat. I'm not for that midfield at the minute. I'm not for it. It's just not working. But hey, we won't see a sub till the 81st minute. Shout out Sub Bingo if you play Sub Bingo today. But yeah,
I think it's I mean, I understand what you think. I understand when you say that. Getting Bonner on, moving Rice up, getting one of them. I get that. It might change it enough. It might change it enough, but I don't know if it will. That's kind of my concern. I maybe we do. Yeah, it probably is the right thing to do, isn't it?
I'm just thinking logistically, it's something because we've not shown anything in that first half worthy of worrying Everton to a certain degree, and now they've just brought their first choice right back on as well. So it's going to be even tougher for Felipe Anderson potentially down that right hand side. Just bolster the midfield, see what it does for 10, 15 minutes. If it doesn't work, then we change it around again and, try something, throw something different at them. And this is the problem, I think, with David Moyes is that the issue being that it's time now to react.
Let's see what happens. Look, he obviously has a history of not doing it. Let's see if he does it here, because obviously this is abundantly clearly not going his way.
No.
And actually, now I think about it a bit more, I do think your sub is the right thing to do because it both shores up the defence and the midfield. So I think that is actually probably a good thing to do. Listen, the reason I'm so confident in saying let's just wait until he doesn't do it before we say anything is because I think we both think he won't do it. So once that happens, we'll then have that conversation. But at this point, let's give him the time. Can
I just quickly, whilst we're here at half time, don't worry, I'm not going to advertise the Discord, guys. Although it is in the description. If you need a stream link for the game. More so, just to say thank you, everyone. So, Charlie, you just shaking your head.
I'm not gonna advertise the Discord. Although the link is in the description below, and thank you everyone who's joining it. It's a great thing if you need it for this, that, and it.
Yeah. No, it was just to say thank you everybody that's joined so far. Everton fans, Ed as well, who is a Leeds fan, who has no business being here whatsoever because the two teams aren't playing, but he's come out to show support. Really appreciate that. Everyone that's donated so far in the first half. But yeah, just do drop a like on the video. Let's try and hit over 100 likes. We always try to aim for 100 likes. So at halftime, whilst we do have a break in play, do try and pop us over that 100 like goal. It makes me, Charlie, happy. There you go. That's all I'll say.
I mean,
Charlie.
it does. That's very true.
It makes us think that it's worth doing for you guys, and that you guys enjoy.
Which, to be fair, we'd probably do it regardless because we're
we do it with two of you in here, so
we just like pissing about. But
as Maxi Gamey Savile says, "Oh my God, it's I guess Chewbacca when he stopped your kind drugs." Looking at that.
Your boy.
He's the only one on drugs. 106 likes. Thank you so much. I'm going to go refill my drink.
Okay, well now Tom's happy and he can leave. Look at him go. There he goes. Off into the night. Hello, everyone. What were you all thinking? Robert Bryant says Yarmouth will be gone after 60 to 70 minutes. Fair enough. Clayton, this is the opposite. This is the difference playing Anderson Yarmolenko, Noble against Premier League opposition and not the League One opposition. Disagree, but I mean, not to a large extent. I think that's probably fair, but you know, all things Leeds. Ed, listen. Maybe I tend not to do it at half time because people are actually here to talk about football, as opposed to in the middle of the game where I would just go wild. But New Day do indeed. Rock. Let me just mute Tom a second because I can hear him talking to his mum, and I don't want that personal information being put on there. Rick Ferguson, in one football, anyone, a beautiful app which allows you to keep up your football team, potentially. GSB out, aka Tone Charlie, what player scores next? I'm going to be bold and say Richarlison. Do you know what? If we get a goal next, I think it does change the complexion of the match somewhat. I think if we get the next goal, we can then maybe step forward a little bit, really, really step into the game, try and actually put them to... I keep saying put them to the sword, but really actually try and score some goals, right? But in reality, I just don't know if I believe that's going to be the case. That's the problem. I'm not sure if that's going to be a thing that occurs. I can just hear Tom talking to his mum. Sorry, it's putting me off. I think in reality we need to do something though. If we get the next goal, then I'm a bit more confident. But if we don't, then it's going to be bad. I do think Everton will be the team to score next, as I'm not confident after that first half performance, and I'm not confident David Moyes is going to change it at half time. I mean, he's not bloody in the stadium for a start. But if he does, then we see. We go forward, and if it is us to score, I suspect it will be Yarmolenko. I just think get him in and around the area and start him shooting at Pickford. Just get him taking shots. It's not happening enough for us here. It's not happening enough for us. Ed says, if I super chat a tenner, will you wear that sting mask for the whole second half? No. If you donate 50, if you super chat 50, I'll do it. If you super chat 50, I'll do it. Yeah. Tone, I'm scared, Charlie. I wanted the League Cup desperately. I want a star before badge. What are you talking about? We can just put Betway on there. Yeah, by the way, I know this is unprofessional, but has the draw for the next round been done yet? Because I haven't been concentrating. I've been very busy with work, so I haven't had the time to check these things. Has it happened yet? And if so, who have we got? Because I think this was a good opportunity for us, but I also think this is a great opportunity for Everton to go on and get a Carabao Cup. They're doing so well in the league, and they've got enough players where they can sort of rotate. Thank you, Tony. It's Thursday. They've got such a good thing going on that they can theoretically go for both. And the Jose Mourinho thing of wanting to win the Carabao Cup or the League Cup or whatever you want to call it, so you set yourself up for a great second half of the season, I think is very true. And I think in Everton's case could be massive, because they are looking like they could get in for European contendership, which is a big thing. And for that side, you'd want that to be happening, you know? For a team with Carlo Ancelotti, who's a world-class manager, and James Rodriguez and Richarlison and Decore and Alan and flipping Luca Digne, like, that's something you would want to be happening. I'm hearing noises. Is that Thomas? It is Thomas. He has returned. But yeah, that's something you'd want to be happening. So I think it's a great opportunity for them, just as much as it is for us. It is what it is. It is what it is.
It is what it is.
Ed asked me, how much to donate. If he donated a tenner, if he super chatted a tenner, would I wear the Sting mask for the whole second half? Now I said 15. He said no. Do you think I went too high?
I mean, put it this way, Ed. Here's a proposition for you. Here's a proposition for the chat. Hang on, let me go get it. 1 second.
Oh my god, I know what's coming, and it's terrifying, ladies and gentlemen. What I'm gonna do, Tom, is I'm just gonna full screen me, and then tell me when you're ready.
Okay, no. I'm not going to put it on. I'm just going to say I have a certain mask here. Charlie has another certain mask. I will wear my mask for the whole second half. Charlie will wear his mask for the whole second half. If somehow we make in donations, and this is absolutely fine, I think this is a reasonable target. If we make in donations from people £40.
No.
That's a fair. I'm not in this thing for the whole second half without some sort of incentive.
No, I'm not. I'm saying more than 40.
You're saying more than 40?
Yeah.
Well, here's mine. So, yeah.
I'm saying more than 40. To wear it for an entire half of football, that's essentially an hour we'd be on wearing them for.
Yeah, and the amount of dislikes and people that would come in and say, well, what are you doing, you freaks?
That would be hilarious, to be fair. Oh, Thomas, hang on a second. Go back to that, please. Just eat that again one more time, please.
Wait, what?
No, go back to it. Come on, put it back out. Come on now. Oh, big plays. Big bloody plays. Holy moly. As HT, is that the Charlie from Bazinga's channel? No, I know Donald. He's a very nice boy. I have been on Bazinga's channel, but not. I'm not the Charlie. Yes, Tom has twerked upside down on Bazinga's channel. But no, I'm not Charlie Donald, but he is a nice bloke, and I know him. He's a nice dude. I haven't spoken to him for a while though, because I just don't speak to anyone.
That's twice I've seen that now, Ed. I chose to ignore it the first time. No, I'm joking. It is significantly better looking than me, but still.
I mean, let me put it to you this way. Someone else earlier, I can't remember who it was, said that I should be keeping the curry cam on for the entire time so people can look at the curry instead of my face. So, it's not just you, Tom. We all get it. Welcome, everyone. Thank you for joining us. Of course, the second half is getting underway soon. The teams are starting to dribble back out. I think that at least the screen has gone back to the game anyway. The teams are coming back out. We'll see if any what's the word I'm looking for? Substitutions have been made. I highly doubt it, but we'll see. Of course, we'll be live until full time, in which Gio and Gonzo will go live. We'll put the link in the chat for everyone to go jump across. We'll give you a phrase to say, just to spam.
Terence Crane, if we win, Rebecca has to marry me, Charlie. No, Terence. She is wed to another.
Yeah, it's a big no on that one, G. I can't lie to you now.
She's wed to another.
It's a big no on that one.
It's 32.
It's Rafa's 32. But big nose. Big. Let's see. I mean, this is a big half for David Moyes, I think. Obviously the half of the what do you call it, the cup isn't his priority, but
oh no,
this does change things significantly.
Oh no,
this does change things significantly. This does change things super significantly. So we'll see what happens. Oh
no. I would ask you to check your WhatsApp messages.
That's a big no. That's a big no on that one. Is what I would say. Is what I would say to that WhatsApp message is a big no. And that's why I also said more than 40, Thomas. I'm just telling you that for a fact. That's why I also said more than 40. The second half is about to get underway. Tom, can you do me a favour? Can you say when kickoff has happened so I can click go on the thing because I full screened the ting. Let me know when kickoff has happened. Kickoff is about to get underway.
I do apologise. And we are on my stream anyway. Off for the second half.
There we go. We are in the second half of football here, ladies and gentlemen. What an exciting time to be alive. I've just accidentally clicked a button I didn't mean to, and now I think I'm behind you. But that's fine. Life goes on.
Anyway.
I accidentally clicked to try to stream to another device. It started pulling up options for what I want to do.
West Ham started early on the front foot, whipped ball across to Anderson,
Oh, it's gone in.
Edge of the box. Yeah. Hey, bloody well, that's
What? Robert Snodgrass stepping up to the plate. And what could only be described as large Swaztekers bends it in to the far side of the goal. Jesus Christ. So Felipe Anderson on the far side picks up the ball.
Ed, dish up,
Dish up, Ed. So Anderson laser clicks it.
As well. Dish up, Ed.
He sticks it to the edge of the area. Snodgrass, who just stands there, and first time hits an absolute. I mean, again, it's a Swaz ball. He's curled it into the far side, and again, if you just shoot at Jordan Pickford from range, he's not great at dealing with it. Why was that in the first half?
Robert Snodgrass, the Snodfather. I distinctly remember Ed McIntyre. I'm looking at you. It wasn't just £50, James Gunn. You're wrong. It was £100 because he said £100 if West Ham A score and B, Robert Snodgrass was the scorer. How is your testicles, Edward? How is that CPM on the All Things Leeds channel, eh?
I think just check the Discord leaves section, and when it says All Things Leeds has left, Ed LFC, whatever it was, LFC, and then the year you were born, actually, man. But yeah, what a goal! What a finish by Robert Snodgrass. Again, where was that in the first half? If you just take shots at Pickford, I know I saw Ed bat.
I was also laughing at Fo Sheezy. I've just seen your message to me, Fo.
Then, it is what it is. It's a good goal. It's 1-1, and all of a sudden this changes. I was saying at half-time, Tom, when you were away, if we get the first goal, then it does significantly change the second half. Let's see how it goes from here. Let's see how it goes from here. But
she got a bit excited at the fact that I celebrated.
We'll see what happens from here. But this is good. And we're looking a bit more energised. Now the case Robert Snodgrass pulled back, whoever that was, cynically af. Alan, he just gave him a little bit of a tug there.
Michael Elliott, you literally got that right on cue, by the way. If you just tuned in. She does have that beautiful Essex tan. There you go. You're a lovely doggy, aren't you? Yes, you are. She's a good girl. I'm really getting distracted because I keep looking over and I keep having to see this on my desk. Oh dear. Well, Pickford, he is known for that sort of stuff, isn't he? He's not good when it comes to that. I feel like he could have done a little bit better there. To be fair, Hitler promised not to invade Czechoslovakia, so I wouldn't be surprised if Ed went back on his word. Ed, Hitler.
Mate, it's a comparison I wouldn't make, but...
Oh, lovely turn by James. Did that hit the post, or was that a save from Randolph?
Cannot tell. I think it hit the post, it seems. Yeah, post.
Bloody McMessy. The beautiful Scottish B word.
You just shoot at him. Just shoot at Pickford and it works.
Ed, thank you. Thank you very much. There's an invisible zero there.
Do you know what? Ed will appreciate it regardless. Thank you, Ed. Appreciate it.
Fair play.
You did get a bit ahead of yourself, but you've come up with the goods anyway, so we appreciate it. Thank you, Ed.
I'll tell you what I will do. I shouldn't have started speaking. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, you didn't think that through at all, did you? I'll carry on while Tom just eats. It's a thing. Not that I can complain. I've been eating quite a lot. I always do. Let's just full screen him so you can see him really just chow down. Look at that. He's loving life. Go on, have a bite. Go on, have a big bite. I can't hear you. Mute yourself. Here it comes. Oh. I'm done now. Fair play, Ed. Thank you, sir. We very much appreciate it. Yeah. Now's the time to step forward. To be fair, we've reacted very well to that. We started shooting. Someone sent in the memo, as someone said in the chat. I saw. Good. Let's really take it to them now, because their defense, I can't stress this enough, isn't that good. It's all right, but it's not a world beater of a defense by any stretch of the imagination. All it takes is that one shot from a distance to all of a sudden go, oh, But we've been a bit under the cosh since then. Everton are stepping up a gear as well since the goal, putting in the effort, putting in the work rate. And so the defence still has to stay resolute, which is a bit of a concern. Anderson lose out there, and it's a great opportunity for Everton. Dominic Calvert-Lewin hits it from range. That's a complete waste from Dominic Calvert-Lewin, if I'm being perfectly honest. He really should have passed. I think he knows that as well. Anderson loses the ball, and Dominic Calvert-Lewin I'm just going to say all of the space, wanders into the D of the box, and instead of passing to the left where Richarlison was, or passing to the right where someone else was, I didn't recognise, probably James, he just takes a massive swaz and it goes flying over the bar with his left foot. Just a complete and utter waste. He should have played through probably Richarlison. It would have been dangerous. It is weird seeing Declan Rice at centre back again, I can't lie. It's not something I've been used to for a while, so it's just odd seeing him there. Anderson trying to take it past a player, a little bit of a heavy touch. I saw someone saying he's had a bad game. I would disagree with that. I don't think he's had a bad game. I don't think he's been at his best by any stretch of imagination, but I wouldn't say he was bad by any stretch. But I wouldn't say he was bad.
I'll quickly say, Tone, when you said a strong draw for my missus, she should be so lucky if she existed.
Horrendous. Yeah. Tom's now just gone underneath his desk. Just gone. He's just gone. Wonder where. Joseph Parker even had a match. Even match at the moment. Yeah, sort of Eamon Joseph. I would say
I was mugged by Anne Massive Baby.
I'm so glad I didn't go to my own. I'm so glad I didn't go to just me full screen.
I was banking on not doing that, by the way.
Okay. I mean, who's been probably? It's a bit even. I think we hit them early, and then in the second half, I think first half it was definitely mostly Everton, almost solely Everton.
I'm still not ready to sit here in my. I'm still not ready to sit here in my glasses during stream.
Why not?
I don't know. Just can't do it.
Fair enough.
That's a lovely ball from Noble. Can't get that.
If the first half was definitely all Everton, almost all Everton, they were much better. But then the second half, it's been a bit more equal. I'd still say it's probably been mostly Everton, to be fair, but we've obviously got the goal. So we'll see. But the effort seems to have picked up from us in the second half at least. There's a lot more chasing going on, and Everton aren't getting such an easy ride as they did previously. So we'll see how it ends up.
I've just had that sent in my my uni chat, believe it or not, by Ed. Thank you so much, Ed.
There you go. Everton are turning the screw here. They're turning the screw here.
Good save from Randolph. Good save to get down that quick to his right.
And we need to figure out how to deal with this. Randolph looks in pain.
Yarmolenko has done well tonight. I'll give Yarmolenko some credit. He's been good tonight. He's been decent. But we are still Everton.
How Haller managed that, I don't know.
There
I think it's a good ball over the top as well.
There are 6s and 7s here. The Everton defence.
It's just I don't know how Haller managed that.
It's a much more open game now.
Yeah, definitely. Everton aren't as free as they were in the first half now, which is good.
No, mate.
Not shocked that Moyes didn't make a substitution, but he's at least took the team and someone's bloody inspired him.
Oh, Anderson, that was naughty. I was naughty. I'm not happy with some of the comments made about my lovely head.
Okay.
Mask.
Sure.
In
what sense?
People said I look better with it off.
You look better without the mask. Yes, I agree.
With the mask on. Oh, I do apologise.
It's 2-1. It's 2-1, ladies and gentlemen. Richarlison with the goal. Very easy for Everton. Very, very easy indeed. He cuts on the inside, takes a shot, it deflects off Declan Rice, and it's in. It was a nothing shot, really. I mean, he sort of wandered into the area. No one's really got to fast enough. They're obviously told to stay in the area. Johnson's the one who's trying to get across to him, and he hits it. And I mean, it's unfortunate, of course, and it's a deflator. It's one of those, but again, that's too easy. It's too easy for him to just get a shot away like that.
Just again here. It's just unlucky. There's nothing that anyone could have done about it. I mean, bloody hell. If I was Declan Rice, normally that would just cannon back off of his backside and go in a different direction, but that is unlucky. That is fair play for Richarlison for doing that, but here we go.
We'll see. We'll see how it goes. I mean,
Here come the goal in the second half.
Again, yeah, we need to react well to this, just like we did at halftime, and not again let them just sort of take control of the game. Because we're low-key making... that was an absurd thing I was about to say, so I'm backing out of that one. What I was going to say, Tom, just for your benefit, more than my own, I was going to say we're making Fabian Delph look like Sergio Busquets, and I thought that was an insane statement to make. We're making Fabian Delph look like Fabian Delph before he went to Manchester City, is maybe a way I should put it, as opposed to anything more than that. But yeah. Apparently Everton women are winning 3-0 in a cup semi-final. Congrats.
Fair play. There's about 100 new people joined the Discord today. Thank you so much to all of you that have.
Thank you, everyone. Appreciate it.
I do realise that some of you will be leaving potentially after the stream, but I would remind you to stay because those stream links are going to be there updated for every single weekend. Now, is this Richarlison I'm seeing?
I think so, yes. But even if they do go after the weekend, that's fine. Thank you for joining us. If you come back every match day just to get the thing, again, thank you for joining us. If you only come on match days to join us, not to get involved in other times, thank you for joining us. It is Richarlison. He went for the tackle, and it's just he's gone a bit awkward. They've had two awkward injuries there.
My goodness.
They've had two. Nice. They've had two very awkward injuries.
Oh, that was horrible. That is nasty.
Mm.
His leg got completely bent, caught underneath of him.
Yeah.
It looked like it snapped back. I'd be surprised if he got up and walked off on his own because that honestly looked horrible.
He looks like he's going to be able to. He's standing up now.
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't look like he's comfortable, but
if you watch that back in normal speed, that looked really, really, really painful. Richarlison down at the minute. He's just back up now for me.
He may be able to carry on.
Honestly, it does.
He looks like he's holding his ankles. He's testing it. They're having a think here, Everton.
There's nothing anybody did to him.
He just felt awkwardly in the same way that Kenny did in the first half. Unfortunately, he is walking up and down trying to test it. It'd be a bit insane if he came back on, but you know, he is an Terminator.
He could have killed the lad.
Could have killed the lad. I can't speak.
How was he walking? Yeah, exactly. Generally that was a bit ming. It was a bit minging.
It was rank F. He's hobbling up and down the touchline now, trying to see if it'll get any better.
Save him for the weekend, I think. If I was Everton, save him for the weekend. Get him off ASAP. Yeah. Get him off now.
Yes, quick, take him off. You need to take him off. Save him. Save him. Ed asks, Charlie, can I ask you a question? Yeah, go on then.
Stevie C, would you think Moyes has a better perspective of this game via TV instead of being pitch side? 100% on the TV.
I mean, it seems to be positive for him. It seems to have worked out positively for Moyes in general, but we'll see. Iwobi is warming up now.
Richarlison is going off. He's gone down again in a heap. Not good news for Everton fans. Richarlison's night is done.
Sucks. Ed says, are you a scientist? Not professionally. Amateur, yeah, sure. I did well in my GCSEs. You know, got an A in physics.
Oh, that is such.
not showing off. I just did. But yeah, and on comes another person Gio hates, Alex Iwobi.
The Predator haircut.
I like Alex Iwobi. Maybe yeah.
Just a tad too expensive, but decent footballer.
Sure, but I mean, you can't help how much you cost. You know. I think we should. We should judge a man on his price. But that's something I disagree with a lot of people on when we have conversations about, I don't know, any West Ham record signing ever.
Okay, sub count, sub bingo.
Still in full effect.
Everton have already made 2. However,
they were both forced to be fair.
Thing is, even though we kind of scored, even though we did score, still not really much of a change in this team. I'd still look to be making changes. Anderson, again, giving the ball away, so sloppy.
Or at least we're not letting them have it as much as we were. But just as our one was a single shot that just happened to go in, so was theirs. And it is what it just is the way that works out sometimes. Sometimes the single shot is what changes it as opposed to a sort of consistent thing. And we've been far from consistently dangerous in this game. Far from it. Even in the second half where we've been better, it's just not as good.
Stan, leave Anderson alone. Okay, I'm sorry. If you join the Discord, you'll know why that's funny. Gotta join the Discord.
God, bro, just stop mentioning the Discord for 5 seconds. Jesus Christ. My God, man. I understand it works when you mention it, but chill the hell out, bro. My goodness.
My God, man.
I can't speak.
Good God, man.
I can't speak.
Yeah, Anderson's been poor in this game. Not gonna lie. He did get the assist.
I disagree, but that's fair enough.
He did get the assist, and I'm a big fan of Anderson, but I don't think he's been good enough tonight.
I think he's been.
Hate me, give it to me, Charles.
I think he's been no more than okay, but no worse than yeah, that's how I would describe it. No more than you know. But I wouldn't describe much of our players as being any more than if I'm being honest.
Oh, shout out to Nicky on West Ham Fan TV, who's actually back doing the watch along tonight.
Oh, is he? Shout out, Nicky.
He is. I hope he's feeling better after his operation.
Yes, of course. Shout out to the big man.
Is our subscriber count broken tonight? I don't know. It's not.
Yeah, the YouTube thing in the back end's broke again.
Oh, it is. Oh, okay. Yeah. It's about 30 odd of you that are subscribed tonight, so thank you.
Thank you, everyone.
I've subbed tonight.
Good ball in. Yarmolenko, terrible header. Lanzini, terrible shot. That's fine. We move.
Oh, Manu.
To be fair, it was difficult for Lanzini. It was a good ball in by Snodgrass, who puts it sort of on Yarmolenko's head, who falling over kind of, I don't know whether he was trying to shoot, but it ends up being a relatively good ball for Lanzini, but it's just too far ahead of him to really do anything. He has to adjust his body. For him to get a shot away at all is, to be fair, pretty difficult. But it wasn't it will end up doing nothing. It ended up doing nothing. Just going to leave you for a second, Thomas.
Yes, let me sit up. I shall come front and centre. Hello. I just love the fact that I can hear Charlie's eating noises. Early predictions for West Ham versus Leeds in December. Goals aplenty. High scoring game of the season, essentially.
1-0 Robert Snodgrass goal.
£100 donation. Let's go. Yeah, let's have a look. Get Masuaku, Bowen, and Souček on. Yeah. I think that it's when we were talking to the Everton fans last night. They were saying similar things about Moyes. You know, when he was with them, not being the reactive manager, always waiting too late. And again, I think it'll be the same thing tonight. He will just stick tried, tested with the formation that he has and the starting 11 that he has, unfortunately. And look, if he'll die on his sword. Bless him, doing it. He's not going to change, unfortunately. Foshisi says Rayforth, boo. Listen, I was begging him. Charlie was begging him to stay, just so you could get a question in, but he didn't do it. He didn't do it,
Fo. I even said, as he started to wrap up, you're doing it right as Fo was about to ask the question. No, he wrapped up anyway. He's a meanie, Fo. He's a meanie.
Absolutely shocking. I mean, Anderson there again. It's just sloppy. He's just hoofed the ball to try and head up towards Allaire, and he's just missed him completely. Quick, get this Anderson slander in whilst Charlie's eating. And also, while you're here, there's a person on YouTube. I'm only joking. Anderson has done more, hasn't been amazing, but something. So you look at Declan Rice, who's stepped forward now, who's down in the left-hand side of Everton. My man's not happy at playing centre-back. He's just gone all the way down to the Everton's corner flag. He's got a long way to run back, but I think he's telling, as Allen now goes down injured, holding his nuts. Or is that his groin? One of the two. Anyway, Everton are on the counter-attack. Through ball, down to Iwobi on the left-hand side. Iwobi tries to cross it. Hits Ben Johnson, comes back out. He's still got the ball. He's just dancing around with it. 4 West Ham players surrounding him. And Lanzini has won the ball back. I don't know if Allen is still down for Everton. Oh, Allen! Oh. He was down holding his nuts. These Everton injuries. Okay, he is now back up. West Ham on the counter attack. Anderson tries to slip in Cresswell and plays the ball right out of play. And Allen has gone back down again, holding his groin. This is not a good night if you're an Everton fan. Some of your key players are going down with big old injuries. Oh, he's saying it's I don't know, is that either pulled or it's tight? One of the two, but he's done for the night, it seems. I think he's pulled it. He's saying. Let's have a look here and see what he does. He tries to stretch out and he feels it immediately. His left groin made that motion to the bench, so it looks like Allen is done for the night. So Everton, there we go, have made all 3 subs. Decore is coming on. Does look like a groin injury. Unlucky for Everton tonight. Gone into this game with a full bill of health pretty much, and they've lost two of the top 3 players potentially. If that's a groin, he's done for a while as well. But yeah, all 3 Everton subs, and all 3 of them due to injuries. Interesting.
And all 3 of them before David Moyes has even considered a substitution.
Somewhere up in the box. Hello, David. Hello, David.
Good evening, David.
No, just hold steady on the substitutions.
Are you sure? Because they've gone down 3 times. We could really step to them here. I mean, we're only 1 goal down. We could actually make a difference here.
Nope, stay there. Stay.
Dave, I'll be honest with you. I feel like maybe get Noble off, maybe put Bonner on, maybe get Bowen involved. He's good. He's on the bench. Do we not go for it?
Hold on. Nope. I don't make substitutions. It's what I do. I win.
But Dave, we're losing, Dave.
No, I don't care. Don't make substitutions. That's what I do.
But Dave.
No. That's what I do. I win.
But Dave, we're literally losing, David.
No.
Mr. Moyes, we're losing.
No. Don't you understand? No. He's not having a substitution. Oh dear.
Shout out to Maisie, who's just rocked up, by the way.
She has. Can't see her. She's just out of shot anyway. This is what frustrates me about Moyes, says James Gunn. While never warm to him, we're losing, done nothing all game, and still won't change it. Yeah, I think this is just everyone's big issues. Tactically, he's not a bad manager sometimes. Lovely from Yarmolenko, but Johnson does nothing there.
Shh, don't say anything. Jazz is here.
Oh,
shh,
look at
shh,
that.
Shh, don't say anything. Jazz is here. Shh, shh, shh. Hi, Jazz. You're right, mate.
It's like you say David Moyes' name 3 times and Jazz appears.
You say no 3 times and Jazz appears. Hello, Jazz. How's things, my friend? I have run out of eggs. Moyes, get me some eggs. Fair play, Jazz. If that's what you need, that's what you need. It's frustrating. Frustrating. I'm also out of Sug Bingo. I've gone past 69 as fast.
I think 81st is looking very likely tonight in sub bingo.
Just feeling it. Innit?
Any sign of comebacks is dicey at the minute. Nope. Not at all. Not at all.
But then again, our goal did come out of nowhere as well.
Yeah, somebody just said, "Whose cat can I hear?"
It's Tom's. It's a great opportunity, by the way. Anderson cuts inside. Oh, that was your chance, Anderson! Pete's sake, mate. I can't defend that one.
Hang on, my cat is at the window. Give me 1 second.
Yeah, no worries. That was the chance for Anderson. He should have just hit it. And he tried to control it, and it just... Instead of having a decent control, it just bounces off. Cresswell, good ball in. No one's there to take advantage of it. This is press them. Press them now. Put them... Look, now. Go. Come on. Yes, Declan. That's what I'm talking about. Keep it on them. Keep pushing. Keep pressing. Anyone warming up? Not that I can see, Jason. Not that I can see. Tom yet again has another conversation with his mum. I'll mute that quickly. We're on the ball here. We've got a good period of possession. A good situation here. Not a period of possession. That's overhyping it. It's been like 30 seconds, but it's a good opportunity here. So frustrating. I think that was Anderson's chance. We're passing it around. They're camped inside their half right now. We're passing it around. They've actually got a really good structure to them. We're on the right-hand side. Johnson plays it back. We're sort of trying it again. We're just passing it left and right. It's very Pellegrini-esque. Snodgrass tries to get a bit of forward momentum in that pass. Can't quite manage it. Anderson holding off James Rodriguez for the life of him. Decore comes and steps in because no one was helping him. Hello.
It's all kicking off here. No, you can calm down. The cat was just sitting outside the bathroom window.
Is that what it was? Frustrating.
Maisie can now hear the cat.
And now Everton have regained possession. We've, in a very David Moyes fashion, have fallen back into the shape that he wants defensively instead of trying to continue the press. And is back. The press is still sort of semi-happening, but not really. It was a good opportunity there. But we didn't. We just didn't take a shot, did we? Let's be real about it. We just didn't take a bloody shot. Hello, Tom.
Hi, right. Just dealing with World War III.
That's fine. It is what it is. You missed
Dealing with World War III. What did I miss?
There was a good period there where we had a lot of the ball and we were trying to just find the final pass instead of just taking a shot from range, which is how it worked the first time. Which was annoying, but there we go. Everton are back to being camped again, somehow. Don't know how. Don't know why, but they have.
Stream. I want to try and catch up with you so we're together.
Come on, you 20 seconds ahead. Halle! Oh! Jesus Christ! My God. Have you seen that?
I did. I literally just...
That technique is unreal. The ball gets played in and he chests it, hits it with a bicycle kick volley, but he doesn't even just hit it in a sort of general sense. He hits it into the ground, which is the ultimate way to do it. Really, and to be fair to Pickford, he reacts decent enough. I mean, it's relatively straight at him at that point.
But Pickford.
Bloody hell, that was close from Halle.
Why, bloody hell, lad, what are you doing?
Bloody hell.
Bloody...
I mean...
Back out for another West Ham corner.
What time are you at?
Is a baller. 75/05, 06, 07.
Cool, we're like a second apart. Beautiful.
Sound. But I'm still a second behind.
Yeah, but only by a second.
the game. Get back to the game,
Get back, go, get back, bro. You're doing good now. Just go back quickly.
West Ham corner, Snodgrass doesn't really beat the first man. Do you remember this is the second time tonight I would have brought up the Bournemouth game on New Year's Day this year.
What, when he wins? That's what
when
does.
he scored the Vicey,
Yes.
and Fornals jumped on his back like Yoda when training Luke Skywalker. He's just holding onto the back of him. Great substitution.
Excellent reference.
Great substitution. What am I? Oh my days! I'm at the point of the stream where I've lost it thanks to David Moyes.
Paul Spencer. Wakey, David. Is he watching Bargain Hunt?
It's just
It's a good show. It's a good show. You know? Someone's bought a vase for 20 quid, and they hope to spin it for 100, and he's just intrigued in where it goes.
Oh, I thought you were about to tell me somebody's bought the vase from our link in the Discord.
No, it's the first thing that came into my head because we talk about vases so much. It's still not over here. It's still not over, and also not over is sub bingo. But we'll see what happens.
It will be in a minute. Cheers, Jazz.
There's perhaps an argument for handball there. I wouldn't have given it personally, but Moyes is watching Loose Women. Moyes is watching reruns of Top Gear on Dave. It's 3-1. It's 3-1. It's Dominic Calvert-Lewin.
The game has gone.
The game has gone, ladies and gentlemen. It is now 3-1. David Moyes yet to make a substitution. And it's frustrating because, again, opportunities there. Opportunities. Iwobi has somehow all of the time and space in the world to just collect the ball, turn around, decide where he's going to shoot, tries to bend it in. And it's not a bad effort, but it's not a world-class effort by any stretch of the imagination.
I'll tell you what, though. It's great. It's a great striker's anticipation from Calvert.
Calvert-Lewin follows the shot in, and he's the person to react first when it comes back off the post.
Nothing Darren Randolph really could have done there, I don't think.
No, but maybe something all of the defence collectively should have done in two separate occasions. But there you go. It's 3-2. It's 3-1 to Everton now. I still think the thing is with their defences, I still think there's potentially something here if he steps to it, but he's not going to.
Look at that.
There's no one warming up currently.
Nobody warming up.
Nobody even off the bench.
He's an absolute pillock for this entire reason. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, we've reached the time of the stream where Tom now bashes David Moyes. This is why he is an absolute pillock, and unfortunately, we've seen the good and the bad of David Moyes in 4 days apart. It's just this is his problem. A change needed to happen at 2-1 to try and get us back into the game. It's so simple. Just bring Rice forward, even put Ogbonna back. We can at least say he tried something different, but he doesn't. He will die on his sword of trying to just stay in the same formation, and he will just try until it hopefully works. And then he'll bring on 2 pity substitutions, 85 minutes gone, and go win me the game. It doesn't work like that. I'm
going to ask you a question. Do you think Moyes cares? Because Moyes legendarily is not. He's never. I don't think he's ever said it, but he clearly is not that fussed about the cups. I mean, he very rarely gets to any finals.
Why though?
Over his entire career, because it's what he does. He wins. No, but like in reality, it's like I don't know if he's going to come away with this that fast. We all will, but I don't think he will. And again, the thing that I was most shocked by was the fact he didn't change to the 3 at the back. That just seemed weird, because obviously the 4 was working against the lower opposition, and that's fair enough. But it's not like you could even play the same 4 at the back you were playing against those teams, because obviously Diop's had to go out, all this other stuff has had to happen. So you look at it, you say, why aren't you playing the 5? I mean, I know we don't have enough centre backs to play 2 separate 5s at the back, and I know the season is truncated and there's games coming thick and fast, so you want to rest people and everything. But
But what makes me laugh is the fact that why, after such a good game Sunday for Masuaku, why not start him tonight? Because
he's not. He doesn't because he's never performed well. He doesn't perform well in the back four, does he? To be fair,
that's fair enough. But even still, just stick with the back five. It was working.
I agree with that. I definitely do. David Moyes has rocked up in the chat. He's asking, what do you do? Dave, you subscribe if you're new around here and like the video, of course. We do watch-alongs every single match day weekend. We have a Discord below, which you can join. That tells you all the information about the match day videos. There's also a community there talking about West Ham and other stuff as well. There's other topics. There's food topics in there. And also, at the same time, streams for the match. So, Moyes, if you're about, that's what you should do. You can even check the Discord. They're probably talking about you currently, I suspect. Anyway. It's frustrating. It's incredibly frustrating to watch because it's unbelievably expected. is the answer? Is the answer?
I cannot believe I'm looking at the bench and nobody is warming up. That genuinely baffles me. Genuinely baffles me. There's not one person warming up.
David Moyes is responding to us asking to join the Discord. I will once I make a sub in 2.5 years. Yeah, a little bit. Again, Everton are sitting very pretty now. We're trying to play spread balls out to try and get a bit further forward. And it's not being effective, but Everton have a very good shape. Carlo Ancelotti is obviously a world-class manager for that reason, but they're very well drilled and they have their shape. And there's significantly more Everton players back than there are West Ham players forward. Let's put it that way.
I will say as well. For Everton, their youngster, is it Nkunku?
Yes. Well, I think they bought him. I don't think he's a youngster, but
okay,
he's a younger player, yeah, definitely.
It's not to be confused with the Nkunku at RB Leipzig.
Mm. Frustrating. Am I doing good? I was told to lose the game so I can get backlash. David Sullivan on the blower. Can you lose the game? We can't afford another 50k to travel somewhere, please. We need that money. Just texting my mum. There we go. Jazz has rocked up and said 4-1, which I suspect means Everton are about to score because he stayed very quiet after 3 and has come back for 4. So I believe Everton are about to score, ladies and gentlemen, and everyone else is confirming it now. Played through to Dominic Calvert-Lewin. It's 4.
Trick, bloody hell! Mane's on absolute fire.
He is. He's gone from strength to strength really in the last couple of years, especially under Ancelotti. To be honest with you, the last year he's really starting to step it up more and more. Just to talk about something that's not just stop West Ham for a second, Tom. Dominic Calvert-Lewin for England.
I mean, if he's scoring goals, 100%. It's unfortunately for Calvert-Lewin, he's one of a number of English strikers that currently are atop their game. Mm. He'd find it difficult on the best of days. Eric, I will get to that in a second. But on the best of days, Kane, Rashford, Sancho, Ings, Vardy's non-stop scoring at the minute. Mm. I don't know if he's retired from thingy football, but
I think he has. But
yeah, so far the English strikers, it's been nice actually. Like Tammy Abraham and those guys. It was so nice to see last season that that the English striker, and this is not like bloody English striker, good to see him back up top. But for so long, all the outside talent used to come and, you wouldn't see the English strikers at the top of the leaderboard, but to see the likes of Ings, Vardy, Calvert-Lewin with the Aubameyangs, with the Salahs and that stuff, it's brilliant for English football to have this kind of talent. And obviously we can kind of sit here and talk about it now that the game is gone. Yeah. But yeah, I think look, if he keeps scoring goals, he should be at least in and around the England squad. He's just going to find it difficult with the type talent, that's scoring goals in the Premier League at the minute. Eric, I think that was a salt sticker.
A little bit, yeah. Thank you, Eric. Really do appreciate it. with the 12 krona, which of course translate into £400. If you would like to donate £400 like Eric, then please do. We'd happily take that.
Can't wait for the 3 pity substitutions in a minute of Harrison Ashby. Which other youngsters are on the bench?
I don't remember. I think it might just be Ashby. Trot's on the bench. Ashby.
Can you imagine?
And I think that's it. Now he has subs on
Like
different Trot.
He just chucks
Get him in.
Just chucks Trot, Ashby, and some of that. Look at it, and they're still sat on the bench doing it's just fair play, David Moyes. You will die on that hill alone. It just I have scenes of him sat somewhere in London or like close to Essex way, just knowing the fact that we're 4-1 down and he's not brought any subs on yet, and he's just sat there like
Yes.
No subs.
Stay sitting down.
Garlic butter.
Thank you,
Fo.
Fo.
You in timeout just for 2 seconds. I do like onions, but not that much.
I like garlic butter. They just post random nonsense. Thank you, Fo.
I didn't see that. Fo Sheezy. What did he say, Charlie?
CW and Stan introduces Gonzo to the world's wonders of bananas and prawns. Great show, lads. Thank you, Fo. Absolute legend.
Only 6-7 minutes to go, ladies and gentlemen, and we can all go to bed. Thankfully.
Go to bed.
Or some of you will be staying up for
DG.
Miami, LA, game 1 of the NBA Finals.
I've got to
Jump in the Discord. Off topic. Be there, be square. Let's go. The Heatles. Oh, Jordan Pickford. What distribution?
Or, AEW. WWE, although I won't be watching it tonight because I've got work with. But I've got to work.
I said, calm down, lads. My bad there. Sorry, boys.
How have we not tested Jordan Pickford more?
I don't know.
How have we not done that?
I don't know. Stan, who you got tonight, folk? Of course, you know I got my hate. You know my hate. Oh, David Moyes. If this was a league game, I would be getting very annoyed at this point. And don't get me wrong, I am annoyed, but it's just lovely ball in by Cresswell. Headed out by Lanzini, or over the bar, should we say?
4-1-4 Yorks. Chill.
Still a bit early for a sub.
Still a bit early for a sub. I think David Moyes is just, he's living his life, He's playing Uno reverse, according to him in the chat currently. Respect that, Big Uno moves,
Ombro says it was 1-0 when I left to walk the ferret. What the hell happened?
It's a long ferret walk you went on, my bro.
It was a very long ferret walk.
I'll tell you what didn't happen. Any substitutions. So, Everton going through. Fair play to them. Like I say, I do think it is an amazing opportunity for them to do something in the cup. I just like the options being given here. And by options, I mean everyone's sort of...
Chaz, what you're saying, Dele Alli deal on having medical on Friday. I take it that's to Everton, not us, because I couldn't imagine Daniel Levy doing a loan deal with us. But then again, I don't think Everton would need him.
I'm going to ask you a question here, Tom. Does David Moyes make no substitutions in this match?
It's entirely possible at this point.
It's entirely possible.
Imagine it's like the 91st minute, and all of a sudden he brings on Bowen, Ogbonna, and some other first aid and Souček. Go get me the win, guys. It's like, David, there's 2 minutes to go. Don't just go get me the win.
Is it the phone line? Is the phone line down? Has the Skype connection gone bad? Is Zoom down? Can someone
Paul
check
Greenfield
Zoom?
Change the record about subs? No, Paul, I won't do it.
Or maybe he could change the players on the pitch by using them. I don't know. These are only things.
Oh,
Okay, Paul. Hang on. No, I got this. Okay, Paul. Let's not talk about the subs. Let's talk about his terrible game management in general, shall we? We were 1-0 down because we didn't test a goalkeeper who has no arms. okay? Because we just didn't shoot at him. So what happens? We come out second half, we take a shot. Okay, then what happened? Guess what? They just carried on going. Everton got slowly back into the game, and guess what we didn't do? We didn't shoot. Let's not talk about the subs. Let's talk about the fact he didn't tell him to shoot. Let's talk about the fact he started no defensive midfielders against a team who have one of the best midfields in the country right now, form-wise. Let's talk about the fact that they've got James Rodriguez, they've got Richarlison, they've got Gylfi Sigurdsson, they've got Dominic Calvert-Lewin, all running about, and he put Noble and Snodgrass there thinking, oh, that's going to work. Oh, I'm a tactical genius. Bro, if you don't want to talk about it, we cannot talk about it. It's calm. But let's talk about everything else he gets wrong, shall we? Or should we just mention the fact that, sometimes you get it wrong from the start. That's all right. You can't always nail it at first try. Lord knows when I edit a video, it takes me about 18,000 different attempts till I actually find the final video. But you know what I do? I change it up. I don't just look at it and go, this is going to win. I'm going to do this because I'm a genius. No, you change it up. Let's not talk about subs. Let's talk about the rest of the stupid stuff he does. We're in fucking October almost, and the man still hasn't signed anyone. And I'm not just blaming him. David Sullivan is equally to blame for that. But fam, get your finger out your ass. It's not complicated. What are you doing? For years, since he was at Everton, he's been known as Dithering Dave because he's shit. He's a shit manager. He can't do anything right. He can't sign people correctly. He can't fucking get subs on. He can't set the team up. He's done it a couple of times. Fair play to him. I respect him. I think the five at the back is good for now because I think we've got some hard fixtures coming up. It's gonna be. You look at it and you think, okay, we're playing a counter-attacking system. We've got five at the back. Okay, so then what happens? We have a hard fixture in the cup. 4 at the back, ladies and gentlemen. What are you doing, bruv? It's not difficult. If we can see it, then why can't he see it? But no, let's stop talking about subs, Tom. Let's go back to it because it's really frustrating. Didn't make any subs again. We're 92 minutes into the game now, and my man hasn't made a substitution with 4-1 down. And he's looked at the team and thought, Anyway.
Yeah,
thanks for coming. Subscribe if you're new around here and drop a like on the video. We have a Discord and a link down below.
No, you've pretty much just said what I said. And I mean, Paul, respect to you, my friend, because you're there every week in the comment section. Don't think I don't sit here. Saying that we need to change the record and subs, but you know what? No, I don't feel like doing it because unfortunately we're right.
Because he carries on doing it every week.
95% of the fan base can see it, but you stick with the 5%, my friend. That doesn't.
It would be easy to stop doing it if he actually made substitutions, but he doesn't. How does he not do it? It makes no sense.
If you can, Paul, if you can honestly sit back there and say that this game wouldn't have been changed if you're out, like if he didn't change and make a sub to try and impact the game in a better way, you're deluded, my friend. But hey, what do I know? I'm just a fan. At the end of the day.
What do we know? I don't know, but I'll tell you what we do know is that in a couple of minutes, G1 Gonzo will be going live with their full-time review of West Ham United 1, Everton 4. If you wish to go and see what they say, as opposed to what us idiots say, then you're more than welcome to. There will be a link in the description.
Shout out clips. Bye. You're going down. Fine, mate. Don't worry. We may see you there.
Yeah. If you want to go and watch their thing, the link will be in the chat. Tom, could you do that for me? That would be much appreciated. And then
he's worn out the players out there for the weekend. Total bell end.
I will say, I know it's almost like game management should be a thing.
Oh no, it's mad. It's almost as if James Rodriguez played 90 minutes against Crystal Palace the other day and then put in a man of the match performance tonight again. But hey, Paul, don't you worry. You stick to what you think, mate, because you're 100% right.
What I would say is, as Ben has just put in the chat, we hate to plug it, but we're 16 off 300 in the Discord, which is insane because we restarted on about 150, 160, 170 marks. So thank you all for joining that. But yes, the chat. Have you got the link for the review?
I do indeed.
Let's get it in there now. Everyone, go and have a look at the review. Gian Gonza will be live in just a moment, talking through the game in full. Tom, what should we tell them to say?
Paul Greenfield is wrong.
No, let's not. Okay, let's not do that. Let's not do that again.
Let's just go with. Just no subs. There you go.
No subs. There you go. Click on that. Lob in no subs. Go and watch the review. Enjoy it. Thank you all for joining us. We do genuinely appreciate it. Thank you to everyone who donated. Eric, All Things Leeds, Rebecca, Fo, James, I think. who was the person at the beginning? Reese did it at the beginning. Thank you, everyone. I should write down a list so I can thank you properly. Eric, I will write down a list too, so I can do it properly in future. But genuinely, thank you all. We appreciate it. No subs is the phrase. Go check out the full review. Tom, say goodbye.
Bye, everybody. Remember, no subs.
No subs. Cheers, everyone, and see you for the next match.